all of them. Kim Beans, you the
Thank
most.
you.
But all right, bye,
Thank
Manny.
you, okay. So I didn't even know nothing about this other stuff. I only knew about the blocking. So I did not know about any of this other stuff that went on, and that's a part of it. And damn, Lord Jesus, y'all, like, Jesus. Okay, let me see what's going on.
Your help. That's all that we can do is encourage you. It's up to you to go. People going through stuff, well then you would have to go for it. If they got the gifts, they cash up. This one thing, that's all I want to fuck you and a horse you rode. And that's all to shit because y'all are messy. Tells and how y'all react to shit. If y'all motherfuckers is meant to give you the clean cut truth, raw, y'all don't want to hear that shit. Y'all want to deflect. That's why y'all are being seen as clout chasers. Because at the end of the day, go seek professional.
Oh, y'all. Okay, y'all. So let's just go ahead and switch gears, y'all, and get into some mental health of it all, child. Oh my God, y'all. Let's get into some mental health, because hell, let's move on from that story too, child. Fuck it. Damn.
That's all that we can do is encourage you. It's up to you to go. And with Casey's point about someone dealing with something, a lot of them make that point when they're calling themselves advocating for her, being in defense of her, is you don't know what somebody's going through. Y'all know what was going on. Why would you pick on somebody with issues? A lot of the people that they're villainizing in this situation have openly spoke about things that they deal with as far as their mental health issues, number one. So you're in turn doing the same thing that you're advocating for and telling people not to do. Number two, not everybody is vocal about what they deal with. So they don't know when they're pointing the fingers just because somebody hasn't outwardly. The same thing would apply to you because.
Oh, wow. Okay, hold on, y'all. Ooh. So we do have an update from yesterday. So apparently, Sundress and Drop were able to have the conversation. Is that what happened yesterday? Bella had an emergency court. Oh, thank you, him. Okay, so let's get brought all the way up to date. So Bella allegedly had an emergency court, and Sundress and Drop Queen was able, from what it looks like, to have a conversation. So I know Trina had came in here earlier, so maybe this is tied into what Trina is talking about. I'm not sure.
You're doing the actual complete opposite. You're doing the take up a Drop and act like you give a fuck about Drop, because if it was anybody else, you wouldn't give a fuck. Like, I think it's the quite literal polar opposite. We're coming from two. You're on the North Pole, I'm on the South Pole, boo. So we're nobody's in the middle here. Bro, you're on the left and I'm on the right. Conservative and liberal.
Beginning of my life, I made it clear, Drop don't fuck with me. but I still know how to tell the truth. And I said I have the ability to tell the truth even when somebody don't fuck with me. I said that very clear. Shout out to the vlog.
All the time too. And let me look at these comments just to see if y'all are telling Bella the same thing. Like, oh girl, you only saying this because you want to be in good graces. Oh, you only saying this because this is your form of apology. I'm just gonna be looking in these comments just to see those who make comments in here like that. Are y'all making those elsewhere? Because I really think that y'all are scared to say these things elsewhere, but y'all enjoy saying it here because y'all know I allow y'all to speak freely, but I might need to start treating y'all how others treat y'all.
It all the time, and I still agree that I feel like Drop without.
Oh no, I'm looking for certain names.
I feel like she
My
shouldn't
apologies.
be angry with motherfucker Sundress. Her most anger should be with Kiana, the person who doxed her. Girl, have a little bit of residual anger and a little bit leftover for Sundress. You act like Sundress the motherfucker who initially did it. That's crazy to me.
No, I have to disagree.
She made a post about Sundress. She didn't make the post about Drop about Kiana, right?
So then somebody must have lied, because I could have sworn they said that she addressed Kiana as well, but she also couldn't address her.
She made a post about Sundress calling her a 304 and not knowing she shouldn't have fucked with that bitch and blah blah blah. That's what I saw.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I did. I just heard that she made a post about Kiana because she couldn't respond to her in the live.
In the Kiana post, but they saying she did both. They said she might have did both shit. She did both of them, but I only seen the Sundress one. But they saying she did both.
As a matter of fact, hold on, because Drop is here.
Good afternoon, Bella. And I don't have a problem with you, Bella. We just had words, and it is what it is. Yeah. And I did address, I didn't know Sundress had did what she did until after I got off Sundress Live. Had I known, I would have addressed Sundress then. But I did address Sundress, and I addressed Kiana. The only reason I'm still not addressing Kiana is because my husband told me to stop addressing her. He got her. But yeah, I will still be addressing Kiana. I mean,
oh, so as we hear y'all, there are memes that do have Kiana in their sights. So as we hear, there is an entity that already has Kiana's attention.
I don't see why y'all would think that I wouldn't be addressing Kiana, but I definitely address Kiana. But if somebody playing a snake, see, we already know who Kiana is. Sundress pretended to be somebody she wasn't. That's the difference. Somebody pretending to be.
See? Sundress pretended to be somebody she wasn't. I don't know why Sundress did not address Kiana. I don't know what it was. Now, y'all are saying Sundress has a new platform. Maybe she was scared, things of that nature. I'm not sure. But if Sundress had been around you all and knew you all for your works, I wouldn't be scared of what I've seen. So why would Sundress be scared if she's been around y'all and seen the things that y'all have done before? Hell, that wouldn't scare me. I would just know who I'm dealing with.
Nice and welcoming, but then on the back end, in somebody's lives as they attempt to dox me. So that's the only issue. But yeah, I address both of them, and I don't think I call. Oh yeah, I did call her 304 because that is 304 shit. That is whole shit. That's definitely whole shit.
Ooh.
If I'm sitting in your panel and you're in somebody else's live, you're on two devices as I sit in your panel, and on your other device, you're in a person's live who's trying to dox me. That's crazy. That's weird.
If I wasn't nice and I didn't care, I wouldn't have said shit.
You didn't have to say it. I didn't need you to say that. People, I'm sure people was gonna tell me. You don't think other people were in my DM? But if somebody's in your home, don't feed them shit. Don't act like you're friendly with them, and then on the back end you're doing something else, apologizing to the person that's doxing them after you said you blocked them because they were doxing in the comments. But then you go back to their live as they actively doxing and say, I apologize, my mind's blocked you. But I could have swore you said you blocked them, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me.
Can I ask a question? Hey, Bella.
What's up, Joe Dropping?
Drop. When Sundress did announce that she did comment in Kiana's live and then she came back and then asked the question, why didn't you express your feelings then?
She didn't say, I didn't hear her ever say that she commented in the Kiana's live. When she came back, it's dead.
And also, for Jaw Dropper, don't nobody got to express their feelings then to let y'all know that they are hurt. Y'all should naturally know that's hurting. Like, what has gotten into y'all that y'all can't naturally know that these things are offensive? How? And you are a blogger who replays offensive things. You of all people should know when something's offensive right before you hit the post button. You should be able to feel like, now this is going to offend somebody. How do y'all not be knowing these things are offensive? Are y'all missing the social cues? Are y'all not tapped in with humanity? Are y'all really just animals? Because I've said that many years ago. Are y'all really animals? Because that's what an animal would say. An animal would say, I have no thought process. I couldn't think of such thing to be hurtful. I couldn't think of, you actually keeping your feelings and emotions to yourself and later processing it. I couldn't possibly come up with that. Humans come up with that type of thinking. Animals don't have a thought process like that because they're going to wag their tail as you beat the shit out of them. Humans are more so able to process. I'm getting can't really say that because many of you all act like you're slaves. And we know how they thought about it. Like, really? Why wouldn't you say something then if it offended you? You should already know it's offensive. Let's start there. Let's start with already knowing it's offensive. But you know what, honey? Y'all are the smart ones. That's one thing I've come to understand. Y'all are the smart, educated ones. Okay? Y'all are. And you say Hot Chocolate Drop can defend herself. That is true. But that also don't take back me also acknowledging in this moment, any human would know off out the gate it's offensive. So asking whether I addressed you in that moment to make you aware that I was upset or hurt or anything, you should already know that. You should already know that. You're not going for what one? Oh, I ain't got to lie about if I wanted to defend somebody. I mean, that's going to naturally come. But in this moment, I'm not trying to defend anybody. But if y'all naturally see me being defensive towards anybody, I'm not going to deny it. I mean, but that goes for everybody. Hot Chocolate, just stop picking fights and whining. Again, these things are not okay to do. They are not okay to do. Yeah, they're not okay to do. Now, they can convince you all it's okay. But when y'all get bust side the head and y'all realize it's not okay, then y'all start waking up. See, that's the only thing that hasn't happened. From all the things that has happened, nobody's actually met a repercussion. And y'all have spoken about that. Once somebody meet a repercussion, yeah. And y'all just said earlier Sundress was scared. So if Sundress is scared, then that means many of you all are actually scared as well. If Sundress is actually admitting that she's scared and you all are saying it, then that leads me to believe many of you all are actually scared as well. Because ain't no way that this happens and we're all looking crazy like, just like many other times when everybody stated it was wrong, it's still wrong. Nothing changed but the year. It's still wrong. Nothing changed but the year. It's still wrong. Scared of who? Y'all know who y'all scared of, baby. I ain't gonna say the boogeyman name, because you know I ain't scared. You know I ain't scared. You know I ain't scared of man one of y'all. You already know. You know I ain't scared of man one of y'all. You know that. You know I walk right by y'all like I ain't seen y'all at all. You know I walk by y'all like y'all are a piece of glass. You know I just toodaloo right on by y'all, honey, like I don't even see you. Please don't get Manny started. Because you know Manny don't even play with y'all. Okay? So don't get it twisted. I walk by y'all like I don't even see y'all asses. And some of y'all I actually don't even see. So please don't get me started. Scared of y'all, please. Definitely ain't scared of y'all. Okay? So it was wrong back then. It's wrong now. It was wrong back then. It's wrong now. It was wrong back then. It's wrong now. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Just like some of y'all hairdos, just like some of y'all livelihoods, ain't nothing changed. Okay? Ain't nothing changed. It was wrong back then. It's wrong now. Just like some of them hairdos. It was wrong back then. It's wrong now. That's it. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed.
Kiana is doxing you and put up a picture. She never said I'm in Kiana's live or I'm in her comments talking to Kiana. Because why would you be in the comments talking to Kiana when Kiana was in your comments doxing me?
I'm sorry, Jock, but she did say that she commented. She did announce on the live that she was gonna get in trouble. But she told you, I don't know if you did not hear her clear, but right before she said that, she announced that she commented, and then she asked you, "Is that your house?"
She put it up and asked me that. Why would you even do that? Why would you even do that at all? So no, I didn't hear her talking about that because I'm in a interview with her. I wasn't even worried about what Kiana had going on because Kiana was in her live at first trying to dox me in her live. And she cared enough that she said, they're deleting that and muting, and Kiana came back on a backup. I'm assuming they muted or blocked her or whatever. So why then go to Kiana's live on a second device? That doesn't make sense. If you're interviewing me,
she announced that she did do that. My thing was, why didn't you express that right there and then?
She announced that she did do what?
What was the day of the interview? I'm finna look up the clip.
She announced that she did what?
It was on Sunday.
What exactly did she announce? She didn't announce that she was in nobody's comments. She said, "Oh, Kiana is doxing you," and then showed a picture is what she did. I didn't hear her do anything else. I'm been active in the conversation that we're having. I probably was talking to Royal and not even really focused on what Sundress was doing. Why would she be even focused on something that's happening outside of an interview that she's doing? I'm sitting on her panel and she's interviewing me. Why would she be in somebody else's live?
Because she probably got two phones that she paid the bills on. So you can usually go wherever you want to when you got two devices. A lot of us sit in multiple lives. Like, I'm sure somebody's in here right now, somebody watching somebody else.
So that's how Sundress got caught in.
Plan that they pay, and they're grown and they can go wherever.
Like, we have seen many people get caught with this double dutch type of thing, you all. We have seen many people get caught doing this double dutch type of thing. It never goes over smoothly. Can y'all remember the times of previous double dutch incidents? It never goes over smoothly. So again, for Sundress to have been here, witness the atmosphere, and then think that she could come and double dutch like it was gonna be any different, it wasn't different. She got the same outcome. She got the same outcome. It never goes well. Thank you, Chastity. It never goes well with this double dutch thing. Now, granted, many people have tried to justify it. And if the host was wrong in the past, the host is wrong now. Let's remember that. You all wrote the standard. If the host was wrong in the past, then the host is wrong now. On top of the host actually being the one to also double dutch, now that's a double whammy. On top of the host actually being the one to double dutch. Because any other time, the people have made the host feel like, oh, it's okay for a person to be double dutching. It's okay, it's okay. And the person that's double dutching is like, oh, I ain't did nothing. I'm just listening to two lives. Honey, I ain't did nothing. Mind you, connecting the dots. But now you're the host who's actually connecting the dots. You share both responsibilities. She did it to herself from the things that she already knew was already here. You all set the standards. You all wrote the cheat codes. So she already knew these things. So it ain't no difference for her now just because she can buy multiple phones. That's how she got caught, because she had multiple phones. And again, her only focus was apologizing for her live, because that's the only thing she did, was apologize for her live. She could care less about anything else. And as y'all say, we all have our day, right? So I guess everybody start taking their sides. I think that's what comes next, right? Somebody has their day. It's Sundress Day. I guess now the next step is everybody go to taking their sides. Do as you may. We have been here before. Okay? Do as you may. We have been here before. Let's continue.
Your husband got her, and what is your husband going to do to her?
Yeah, that was a question that was posed in the audience drop.
So yes, she does have her own phone, but I think it's kind of rude if I see she go interviewing someone, and that's the person I know who does pretty good interviews. If I see she go interviewing someone and not having all her attention on that person, especially after saying that they're overwhelmed. You saying that you're overwhelmed with an interview for one person, why would you be on a second device in somebody else's live?
Is that true, Sundress? You said you was feeling overwhelmed.
And Drop Queen, do you do rude things? You said that was rude. Do you do rude things?
I'm sensing some whataboutisms in this conversation. I could be wrong, but I'm picking up that. But what about when you and what about what happened to the conversation ain't about me? We're talking about you. What happened to that? Why did sudden change? But nonetheless, Sundress, you still there? Sundress, you here? Because at this point, I gotta ask, is you here or you in
I'm here.
Nah, I can't even. Nah.
Look, child, now the people thinking she's somewhere else, even in the damn courtroom. You can't even make this shit up. Now, the judge even thinking she's somewhere else, because that's her MO now. Now the judge thinking she's somewhere else, because that's her MO now. Now the people can't even trust you to be in their live without thinking that you double dutching in somebody else's live.
Hey, so you with us or you in another live?
I'm working.
Oh,
I'm working.
Boom, she at work. All right, bet.
In another live where somebody else getting doxxed.
Ooh.
I mean, but one thing we know about Sundress is that if it's another live and they're streaming, she's still gonna stream it on her own and watch it from her phone. She does that. Like,
But was it the live that Kiana was doing the doxing streamed in there while Drop Queen was in there as well too?
yes,
Okay.
on multiple devices.
Okay, so can I speak on that real quick? So when I got to Sundress Live, Sundress announced 3 times that the interview was over, right? As well as when you got there, Braid, she announced, we were a little late, but she was saying that she was looking at her live. I'm telling you, she announced it on her live, as well as since she Sundress.
So the thing is, y'all, this is the thing, and I get it all. The thing comes down to Sundress's motto. Now, to my understanding, Sundress stated that she does not rock with doxing. Is that what she stated? Or is that not what she stated? Because this is what it comes down to. Everything until the point doxing came about was A-okay. Because that doesn't go against Sundress's motto. But once the doxing was there, which goes against Sundress's motto, that's where the problem comes in, because Sundress, what do you do then? That's where the problem is at. Is that when the moment came for you to stand on your morals or your motto, whichever one you want to go by, what did you do? That's what this is all about. What did you do in that moment? And many people only have a split moment to decide. If you're blessed, you'll have about the time limit Sundress had, which was about 5 to 10 minutes to decide what you want to do. But many people don't get that option. They have about a split second to decide what they want to do.
Announced it, right? I said, do you want me to stream? Right? And to my understanding to you, Drop, is I asked you if you wanted to listen, and we continued. And that's when Sundress came in and commented in, because I was also in both lives. And she asked, is that your house? She came back to her live and announced, hey, I'm probably gonna get a little in trouble because I commented, but is that your house that, Kiana has up? And then it kept going. So I'm like really confused. I don't know. Am I like breaking it down right, or?
So are you saying that Drop knew and pretended she didn't, and now she's fake upset? I just want to be straight and direct.
I'm just
The
not
lie
understanding why
was-
she didn't hear that Sundress announced that she wasn't gonna get in trouble for commenting. She said it in front of all of us.
Just because she said something in front of you, that doesn't mean I heard it, because I'm listening to other people also who I'm talking to. There were other people in that live as she was interviewing me. And just because I'm talking, are you going to let me talk? Yes, it was other people, because Royale was in the box. So even if you dismiss all of that, why would you block somebody out of your comments because they're doxing somebody, and then go into that same person live and apologize for fucking blocking them because they're doxing, as they're doxing?
No, wait a minute. Drop do pose a good question. Why would you be apologizing for blocking them out if they was blatantly being disrespectful?
You know the answer to that, because she didn't want the same thing to happen to her. The same way motherfuckers with certain motherfuckers come up, they don't play with them, like that other girl that everybody quote unquote scared of. If she didn't want it to happen to her, she didn't want no smoke. The same, a neutral platform, if you will. You know that's why. Beyond motherfucking pipe a bitch in so fast to have that shit plaster, bitch. I don't want no problems with you, girl.
Sundress, can you answer that question?
Exactly. We can't assume that. We gotta let Sundress answer that. We can't assume.
Oh no, Braid is right. I ain't want no smoke with that lady.
So then therefore she sacrificed another lady. So she didn't want smoke with one lady, so she was willing to sacrifice another one. That's all that happened. She didn't want smoke with one lady, but she sacrificed another one. That's all that I'm hearing. That's all that I'm hearing. Because that answers the question of the fork in the road. That answers the question of the fork in the road. She sacrificed another one instead. And it's crazy that this story has now flipped on Sundress because it didn't have to flip on Sundress. But she put her hands in it. It didn't even have to flip on her, but she put her hands in it. And being that I'm just the newsroom, that's the bigger story. She put her hands right smack dab in the middle of it. And sacrificed another one because she was scared of one. And that's why I say many of you all are scared as well. Because now, in this moment, y'all know that Sundress is scared of Kiana, but yet she don't rock with Kiana, what Kiana did, but in return, nobody's addressing Kiana. On behalf of Sundress. Nobody's saying anything to Kiana on behalf of Sundress, knowing that Sundress don't rock with what Kiana did. Woo, Jesus. So now Sundress is the sacrifice because nobody's going to address Kiana. You see how that works? So now Sundress ends up being the sacrifice because nobody addresses Kiana. You cannot make this up, y'all. You cannot.
Honesty. I give you honesty, Bella. I ain't no lying ass. I'm honest.
I'm about to go to bed. Y'all motherfuckers. I'm about to go to bed, child. Because not you just said. Really?
How you say you don't want to smoke for a person who didn't even have enough nuts to let me in her box as she allegedly was boxing me? That don't even make sense. Kiana's a motherfucking coward.
I ain't got nothing else to say.
No shade.
I ain't got nothing else to say to you, Drop. You called me deployable. You called me a 304. I apologize to you twice. I ain't got nothing else to say to you.
That's fine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So hold on, because you said you ain't. Wasn't that this morning that AJ was trying to see some reconcile, or was it yesterday?
Yesterday. Mm-hmm. Yesterday.
So what changed from then and now?
You're gonna apologize to a motherfucker before you say fuck it.
Okay, but wait. So, Drop, I didn't come here to, come at you. I came here because it did kind of give, you didn't hear or must something, okay? But she did announce it in front of your face, in front of all of our face, and I feel like there was a miscommunication somewhere, and I just don't feel like Sundress should have been disrespected. That's...
I don't care what you feel.
And that's fine, I understand that.
It wasn't you. When you can get in these size 10s, Then I'll give a fuck what you feel. But instead of then, I don't give a fuck what nobody feel. It was disgusting. And until it happened to you, you won't understand. So I don't expect you to.
All right, so speaking of respectfully, I just got a CA. It's $100 for lunch on me tomorrow. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, baby. 215. Now that's how Philly take care of each other. Thank you, boo. Now back to the size 10.
Was that Blaze?
No, it was a woman actually. She actually doesn't.
Well, you said Philly, so I just thought that was him. Okay.
He's from Philly.
That's the things you get, Bella. You see that little shade? You up here trying to go to bat? She done took the bat from you and hit you with it.
That was not shade. That could have definitely been the only person I know who she clicked with is and from Philly is Blaze. I was just clearing it up before rumors started. That's all, Bella. I was just clearing up the rumors before they got started. That's it. That's all.
Oh, not a problem, but yeah, no ma'am. It's a woman. She sends it quite often actually. But Philly usually look out for each other like that. So thank you, boo. Appreciate it. Anybody else want to be kind and generous? She lets me know that she appreciate my time. Things like that is appreciated. Thank you very much. Drop the size 10. What happened? We didn't catch that size 10.
They're saying until somebody could walk in my shoes, I don't give a fuck how they feel. It don't matter how they feel. Because if she said that she wasn't clear, her getting in trouble being in the comments doesn't mean that she was going to get in trouble by me. She might have thought she was going to get in trouble by Kiana. But if you thought that you was doing something that you was getting in trouble for, why do it? So you knew that it was wrong, because that's why you made the comment. You knew that it was wrong, so now you're verbalizing, I did this and it was wrong. So she literally told on herself, but y'all trying to make me feel like I'm stupid.
But did she apologize for it? Did y'all speak about it?
I don't give a fuck if she apologized. I'm not accept nobody apology, especially when they do shit wrong that they know they're doing wrong.
That's why you don't apologize.
She knows she's doing it wrong.
That's exactly why you don't.
She knows she's doing it wrong. No, you apologize for accidents. You apologize for things that you don't know that you're doing wrong. She knew she was doing it wrong because jaw dropped.
No,
But she said she was gonna.
She was hurt by the situation.
Bella, can I add here?
In my break voice. I'm joking. I found the clip. I'm sorry, Cupid.
That's okay. I do think that, although sometimes I do think that drop takes things a bit far, in this case, I don't feel that way. Maybe the response, I know y'all can talk about that, but as far as it being a weird interaction, I do agree, because you was in one live doing one thing, and another live I couldn't see doing another. And then the second thing is, you did think that it was wrong because, I'm sorry, is it my turn to talk?
And it is.
Girls and boys and girls.
I'm like, wait, it's not your turn? Yeah, and then even Bray interjecting, that's the same thing. I believe he knows that it was a bit wrong too. And also I believe that Miss Sundress knew that it was wrong, because when she was asked the question of why, she said because she didn't want no smoke with Kiana. So she already admitted that it was weird behavior. She gave you the reason why she did some weird behavior. So it's like the whole premise of it wasn't weird and it wasn't wrong or whatever it is, the first part of it, with her being in two different lives, like it's like y'all talking out of both sides of your neck or something. It's like, nah, she knew that it wasn't something she would normally do, but she did do it because she didn't want to tussle with Kiana. That's cool. Now, the debate about whether or not Drop should have responded that way after the lady apologized, all of that, that's a different story. But the initial thing of being in those two lives and I can't see the other live, like I would have felt some type of way too.
Not only that, Hippie, she just said she didn't apologize because what she did was wrong, though she admitted it was wrong. She apologized because it made me feel some type of way. So she don't even admit to what she was doing was wrong. If you can't admit to what she was doing was wrong, instead trying to make it look like I just feel some type of way for no reason, I don't need them type of fucking apologies. This 2026, I ain't moving the same.
Though I care about people's feelings. I care about feelings, so I don't like to hurt people's feelings. And when somebody is hurt, I like to apologize. Just like when I told you I put up backdrops, I don't choose backdrops that make people look in a bad way. Just like everybody commented on your picture being so cute, I am not a hateful and spiteful person. So I was mad that you was hurt. And I understand now that yes, it was a bad thing by re-showing the picture that was shown. So I am understanding now of the situation.
You understood
So I'm learning from it.
Wait, did sundress just bloom as a flower? Wait, did sundress just like bloom as a flower like Sunday? Wait, did she bloom as a flower Sunday? Wow. So that means that Sundress really hadn't been listening and taking in none of the conversations. That means she ain't been listening to none of the conversations she been witnessing. She just been, I guess, just looking at the screen, I guess. Oh my God. You mean to tell me she don't watch, and some of y'all do this. This is why I'm so tickled, because some of y'all do literally be in the show for hours and ask the question, what happened? What's going on? Who we talking about? So you mean to tell me Sandra's been here for whatever time she been here and got nothing from it? She didn't even know what she was doing? What? She didn't even know what she was doing? Now y'all know now. Child, when y'all come later on talking about, oh, they should know how to do this and they should know how to do that, Manny, I'm going to have to remind y'all, not everybody knows how to do this stuff. Not everybody knows, you know, these senses that y'all be talking about that are so common.
Understood
How can I understand when I deal with red pill. We deal with bullshit. We don't deal with this stuff over here. So this was my first encounter with this situation, and I'm learning from it.
Let me tell you how you know you understood Sundress respectfully. You understood because you came back and said that you were going to be in trouble. The only time people say that is when they know they did something wrong. So just admit you know.
Thank you, Unbiased. Yeah, I'm about to go over there to Sundress and see what's going on, honey, because, baby, I'm a little intrigued now, honey. If she done been just looking at the screen all this time and ain't know a damn thing, I'm a little intrigued now. I'm a little intrigued now, so I'm about to go over there and see what she giving, because you mean to tell me, honey, she done been looking at all this damn shit going on around here, and she didn't know a damn house in somebody's backdrop what that meant. Oh, my God. And then she asked Kiana, is that Drop Queen's house? And she still didn't know from the response what it meant? Wow. I'm intrigued now. I got to go see who this sundress is. Go ahead, Queen Jules. Welcome in.
Hey, look like you enjoyed your morning breakfast.
I did. It's starting to mellow out now.
Okay, the vibe was on point.
It was.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I liked it a lot. So what's going on? So Manny, I did leave the room. I was in here first. I had to leave the room. I had a contract to work out. So I saw my name in the comments. Anything I need to know?
We had talked about the Noonie and all you things earlier, but that was about it. But we talking about Sundress now and her being here, and she saying she didn't know what was going on.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. And okay. So Drop is over there in her panel now?
No, this is from court last night. They had court last night.
Who had court?
Sundress, Drop Queen, Kiana, all them was all in court last night with Bella.
Oh wow. Okay, so we listening in.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll drop down. Nothing to see here. I think you heard me when I came up on the panel. There was not much going on. But Manny, why they so pressed?
I don't know, girl, but
Why? I mean, they are obsessed.
I do want y'all to come out with these names so that y'all can stop throwing names up in there, baby. I
What
wish
name?
that
Like what names? Like what names? What are you talking about?
just names in general who y'all want to put on a stick at this point.
Who is y'all?
Just
Look like
everybody.
they got me on the stick. You sending me
That's
all
what I
these
know.
ops in my
That's what
DMs,
I know. They done
want to
added
talk
your
to me on
name
the
to it.
phone, trying to get me to text message. I mean, damn, like what is up with all of that?
That's what I know. That's what I'm like. Now your name on the stick too. I'm like, but damn, if everybody could just, put these names out here, baby, with not
But see,
put
I
me.
don't need to do all of that because what I say with my chest. I don't need to do all of that because if you ask me if I said something and I said it, I'm going to say yes. So I don't know how I'm going to be used in that manner. And then most of the messy talk, I mean, you know how it is with me. So like, why do I care to lie or pretend? I mean, I'm me. I'm QJ. So I don't think I'm a good person to use to try to like link up in the DMs and get me to say something because everything I say in the DMs, I'm going to say out in public.
Yeah. And so, how well do you know Shari? Because I see Shari is well connected over here.
I know, but oh well, I know her through Messy Talk. I did like, I do like her. Let me say this, I do
Wait, so
like.
you've been on her like for some time because you say
Yes, for since I've been on here.
so because it was a name Messy Talk in the beginning.
Right. So before Messy Talk, I knew Shari based on TikTok. Like when I not know her beforehand. And
Gotcha.
we supported each other. She supported me during the whole bleachy Clorox thing. She was one of the people that supported me then. She was very brave, and I liked her content. I think her content is very professional. I think she be on point. She be lining that shit up when she cover the stars, the celebrities and stuff. I mean, I like the way she put it all together. So I supported her, shared her lives, and I mean not her lives because she really went live, but shared her content. um Interacted on her pages and stuff like that. I am a very strong supporter of her in promoting her brand.
Now, is Shari known on other platforms?
Oh, I think she's known very much so. I mean, even behind the
Does she
scenes.
go by another name?
uh uh what
Like,
stops with Shari?
like,
Some things, no, just
like,
Shari. I don't know about no
does she go
troll
by
pages or anything like that.
Receipt Queen?
No, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know about
Oh,
that. I doubt it, but I don't know because I'm not always in. I get in and I get out. But I don't know about any other pages or any other names other than Shari. Whatever it is, Shari. Something Shari.
gotcha.
Yeah. So anything else I don't know. But she's from the DMV. We intersect in a lot of places. We hadn't met yet, but we plan on to meet. But yeah, so um we DM, we talk. We recently just started. She reached out to me and we started talking in the last since Rizzy's death. We talked on the phone. So she's my number two after Asia, baby. So she's my number two person. Um, yeah, so yeah, that's kind of pretty much it. But when we talk, there's no secrets. There's no secret when I talk to her. So I'm not saying anything that I'm like ashamed for anyone to know. Because if anybody say, Queen Jules, did you say? I'm gonna say yes if I said it. I promise you. And then
So
after that, I don't know where we're
So
gonna go from there.
Shari has been here then, basically.
Oh, she's been here for a very long time. I mean, and you got to understand, she one of the best. Like, I mean, she's not a blogger. I don't know what you call her. You call her like what is she like? What Nosy does? She does the same thing what Nosy does. What you call
Yeah.
them? Like a
I mean,
like a
I mean,
reporter or something?
I think
It's
they're
like
respected.
journalism.
I think they are respected in multiple areas.
I know, but what do you they're not
That's
recappers,
what I'm
but
saying. I think they're respected as, vloggers. I think they're respected as journalists. I think they're respected as reporters. I think they're respected as a blogger. I think
okay,
they're respected as
reporters, gossip, yeah, like
I think
reporters,
they're respected
gossip,
as all of those things.
journalism, bloggers. Yeah, I can see that. So yeah, that's it. I mean, she cool with me, but you know how TikTok is, you never know. But we've never had anything. I mean, we had a little thing up here in your panel, but nothing to report about. But
Got
but
you.
don't get me wrong, when I saw it last night with them, shoot, I was like, ooh.
Well, that's kind of what kind of grabbed everybody's attention was
Yeah, I'm
that.
like, ooh, what they doing? You know what I'm saying? But again, I don't have any private conversations as far as, oh, you said this because I'm neutral I mean, as far as
Well, let
messy
me
talk.
ask you this, and this is what I did wonder. Do you think that your message and the message that Shari got was a coincidence?
I see where you're going, Manny. I'm just gonna say it is. It's very interesting. Don't think QJ not paying attention, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me that sent that.
So you think it was just like a coincidence, or
I I don't know what it was, to be honest.
because like
I mean, she would to me, if that was the case, if she wanted, she would have to say who it was because, you know,
Shari would have to say who it was, right?
huh?
You saying Shari would have to say
Well,
who it
yeah, she
was?
would probably have to say who it was if I really cared that much. But it is an interesting piece
Yeah.
when it comes to like she and I, talking to each other.
Do you think it could have been like a name switch, but the original
No,
message?
I'm good, y'all, because I'm not gonna whatever I say here, I can say it somewhere else, but I'm not gonna say it anywhere else because whatever I say here, just believe what I say, or there's nothing to challenge.
Point, Jules, do you think it was more like a name switch and it was the original message, but like a name switch?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. It is a it is suspect. Let me go
So,
on record. It is
so
suspect because I don't know what she was thinking when she sent it or who she wanted it to be or but to me it doesn't matter. There was no name on it, but the fact that Noonie called my name as if Shari told her it was my name, to me, I feel like Noonie is really she's a culprit and she's dangerous. Like she's really just much like Sundress. She's out there reaching for messy talk. She wants some motion. She just out there grabbing anybody. I mean, she feels as though, like for me, like she coming after me. Wait, listen.
did you
She's
see
not.
the
Well, wait 1 second. Let me say this one thing, Manny, and then I'll let you speak. She's trying to get some motion with me, but she's not covering some of the people she needs to cover about Rizzy. But if you really want some motion, call those names, and you probably will get it. If you really want that, do you want motion or you not want motion? Because Queen Jules is not going to give you that motion. At this point, you just want, what I'm saying? You just want some little banter, maybe. But if you really about that life, I'm not the one to choose. Call some bigger people so they can come after you, so you can really have some motion.
Gotcha. So did you see the message that was alleged?
I did, but I didn't read it because I didn't care.
Oh.
I promise you, I didn't. I didn't even read the
Because I
message.
was gonna ask you next, were they verbatim?
I'm gonna go back and read it now. I did. Oh, I don't have it. So okay. So she. So let me tell you. She made the story, and TikTok showed me the story because she follows me. I follow her. So when I saw the story, it says this message is for QJ and Shari, and I was like, QJ and Shari. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I thought it was gonna be like a funny joke. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what she got going on? And then it said QJ helping Rizzy's something. I said, ooh. So when I saw it, when I saw it, and then I saw the text message, I just kind of just didn't like screenshot it. I didn't record it. You know what I mean? I didn't do any of that because I'm like, bye. right? And I shook my head. I did SMH in the story, and then she came back with a little paragraph like, "Why are you shaking your head?" I had to go back and read what the fuck she said. Something, "Why are you shaking your head?" or something. Let me go back and read what I said. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Well, something about shaking your head, and then I said, "I'm gonna ignore you. I'm not gonna give you no motion." And something, I laughed at her or something, and then she blocked me. So that was it. I
Wait,
told her
so
I wasn't
Shari
gonna. I
blocked.
told her
Wait,
I wasn't
so
gonna give her no motion with that. I'm gonna ignore her. I
wait,
said,
so you're
I said
saying
you don't. I said something like, "You don't have shit, girl. Bye. Go sit down. Have a
what?
seat."
So you're saying Shari blocked you?
No, Noonie. I meant to say
Mooney.
Noonie.
Oh,
Yeah,
got you.
Noonie posted that. So I mean, this looks like they want to pull me in somewhere, but you can't pull me in somewhere I don't want to be. So if it's not gonna work.
But I need you to look at the message because for me, that makes it a story. Is the
Well, what's the
correct?
message? Do you have it? Because I don't have
I,
it.
I don't, and that's why I'm asking you before I get to digging because for me, that's what was made it a story because of that coincidence. I'm like, how do you tie Queen Jules in it? If she didn't send it, and then she's like, "Oh, this message." So I'm thinking, is the message the same? Was it a name switch or what? Because it takes this message to figure out whether you are a part of it or not.
Well, I'm not a part of that. I'm not a part of Kev and all of that stuff. I'm not a part of that at all. Like zilch, nada. However, Noonie kind of been throwing a little shade at me for a minute here and there. I kind of felt like she wanted some motion about months ago, but I wouldn't give it to her. You know what I'm saying? I see she did little slick stuff. She do little petty, slick hateration type shit, and I'm like, why are you doing that, girl? I be over in your live, supporting you, throwing you a couple of coins, listening, dipping in, dipping out. But I guess
Because
she,
then, because then you send the messages to. Well, then you, if you did, if you these messages were allegedly that you supposed to have sent to Shari, right?
I I think, but no, I've never sent Shari any messages about Noonie as far
So
as
that's
I
what I'm
can.
saying. So this is supposed to be an alleged transaction. I mean, conversation between you and Shari. So how would Noonie know about it?
Right. Well, she said that she said, okay, based on what I know, Shari sent her a message, but allegedly, let's just say allegedly, she never said who it was that sent it. And Noonie just attached my name because allegedly Shari told her that I was her girl. And when I'm over there in Noonie's live, Shari and I, we talk, talk, throw gifts, words of, encouragement and stuff like that. So, but it isn't an interesting thing to, to throw me in there like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not ignoring it.
Do
Ignoring it,
you
but
think?
not
Do you
ignoring it.
think Shari sent her some of your messages?
I don't have messages, Manny. I don't have
Well,
text messages like that to Shari.
do you think Shari sent her something and alleged it was from you then?
I don't know. I would have to read it. I honestly, if I read it and it sounded like anything I've said or anything I posted, like in Nooney's live, I probably would be able to see it. But me and Shari is really cool. Like we talk about travel, we talk about shopping, we talk. We don't just talk about messy talk. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where it would be.
But you see how they crumbled just fast as well.
No, I do. I did say that. I said yesterday. I was like, "Ooh, that's scary," because everybody was telling each other's
On a trip
business.
together.
Right. But I also have never really shared anything personal with Shari the same as I did Asia baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't share like real personal stuff that will, no, I don't share stuff like that with her. I'm general. I'm general, but I'm genuine. You know what I'm saying? I'm general, but I'm genuine.
Yeah, that did catch my interest. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, yeah.
That
That was like,
message got
what? They
weird.
threw me in there.
Yeah,
And
the
then when I
message
saw
got.
Noonie, I'm gonna be honest, when I saw Noonie do that, I was just like, okay, this is what I mean. I've been dealing with this since I've been on the app. Like, and so
So
she
let
want
me
a
ask
piece.
you this. Oh, let me ask you this then, because I know you're big on this one. Do you think either lady is lying?
Well, I would say Noonie would be definitely a liar because um she can't stand she can't stand 10 toes down. And when stuff gets hot in her lives, when people, she's only as good as when people are agreeing with her and laughing with her. But when she's challenged, she logs off. She just cuts the live off, which to me, you're really not really about that life. Well, so why are you in it? But again, I've seen it several times with the creators. I mean, when she's on the hot seat, she logs off, she cuts her lives off and go.
But do that make her a liar though? I don't think you quite
No,
got.
well, no, that doesn't per se make her a liar. But when she just said my name and said that was me, and Shari did say I never told you that was QJ, then she's, yeah. Why would you just call somebody's name out like that, assuming? So yeah, she's a liar.
Got you. So that part, and that's the part that got
Yeah.
me intrigued, was on that portion. So again, outside of that, do you think either lady is a liar?
So far, Noonie is a liar. I cannot say Shari is a liar.
So even without her calling your name, you still say Noonie is a liar. Because
Yeah,
I'm
because
asking you.
because a decent woman, mature woman, wouldn't do that.
No. I'm saying outside of her mentioning your name, because when I asked you about the lying, you brought that up as
Oh,
your.
well, no, I don't know anything else because we don't like talk about her to that level. I know that she did say that we both agree that she's obsessed with Kev. Like she just won't let Kev go. Like her, the dragon has catapulted into an obsession, an addiction, if you will. So she's definitely got Kev in her head real bad.
Mm.
Real,
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's real bad. And it's like, how does that happen?
I mean, she was a supporter, so I can understand that. But Queen, I need you to read the messages so that you can
Well, where am
make.
I find it at? Because I don't have it. Where do you know where I can find it?
I think we're gonna have to go to them if not. If you don't have it, we're
She
gonna have to
blocked
go.
me. She blocked me, so I didn't get a chance to screenshot.
It's
See,
on her.
I'm not like who. I don't go running and digging and recording and all of that.
Is it on her page? The messages,
It was in her story, but I didn't get a chance to screenshot it or record it.
and it's from last night, right? Because y'all had
It
a
was from
conversation.
last night. It was from last night. I'm
Okay.
sorry, babe. What you say?
No, I was going to her page to try to see if I could
See if
see
it's
it.
still in her story. And then when I asked her, was she gonna apologize after? But she did not say, wait, but she did not tell Shari that Shari was lying. She did not say that. So Shari said, I never told you that, Noonie. I never told you it was QJ. And she didn't push back on it. And so I asked Noonie, I said, are you gonna apologize? She said no. I said, okay, yeah, you a hater. But Noonie can't handle me. Noonie can't handle me.
Okay. So it's just the one message about the one message, was it?
Yeah, it was like one message.
Okay, so I got that message. Okay. So
So
let
what
me
did it say?
hold on.
What I supposed to have said?
Hold on.
What is wrong with these? These women are too old. Y'all too old for this. This is ridiculous.
So it says, Queen Jules, this you? Question mark. The message states, thank you for that. They don't want to mess with Braid. I said it earlier, and they kind of cut me off. They don't want to go after the key people, only who they don't like.
So what did I say? She's
That
responding, right? That sounds like she's responding.
no, that's no. That is
QJ, is that you? That's corny. So my
that's.
name is in the text message?
Oh, jeez. You want to see what it looks like, Queen Jules?
Yeah, because I didn't read it. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't read it.
All right, girl, because you just over here just
You
going.
know, I only pay attention to Manny. That's it.
Okay. Lord Jesus.
Let me see. QJ, this you. Thank you for that. QJ, this you. Thank you for that. They don't want to mess with Braid. I said earlier, and they kind of cut me off. So is that me supposed to text that, or she supposed?
Yeah, that's what y'all was talking
No,
about.
that's not me. That's not even a conversation we had. I mean, that's
So
not even
that's why she's
text. No, is it?
got you. So now you're able to look at it. So,
Yeah.
mm,
What are they doing over there? Like, what is wrong with them?
oh, okay. So
But
then she goes.
it's still piss.
So then she goes on. So she does have she say railroading my live. So let's listen to this real quick.
Okay, go ahead. I'll mute.
Press to do content on him. I'm not really buying the fact that you press to do content on Kev.
Well, I think that at the end of the day, if you haven't seen the content, then we're speaking prematurely because there's content there about everybody. My point is that
I know, but when we're talking about Rizzy, we know Kevin was not one of Rizzy's main bullies. Yeah, he bullied her.
no, absolutely. But this conversation started with Dr. Duchess.
Yeah, I understand, but then I also know people like to jump
Hey,
on
Bella.
oh my God, Kevin called me a bitch, and now we got to take Kevin down. No, we need to take down the man that took Rizzy down. That's who we need to take down. That's who this is about, the man that took Rizzy down. And if you ain't trying to do content on the man that took Rizzy down, then Kevin ain't shit.
Well, that and also remember too,
it's that bullshit to me.
Well, hold on, because it was a group effort. I proved that today.
I got that, but again,
it was a group effort, period.
I understand that, but I hear Tess talking about wanting to do a lot of content on Kev. Kev ain't the person that we trying to get right now.
What Tess is saying, how do I even proceed from here and how do I respond?
Not the person y'all trying to
Right?
get.
We're talking about Rizzy, then we trying to take down the people that took Rizzy down. Kevin's
right,
secondary.
She's talking about Kev attacking her personally.
I understand, but what is our priority right now? What's the priority right now?
Well, the priority was the conversation that we're having right now.
Yeah,
the conversation that we were having right now was
everybody trying to turn into the bully.
Jazzy, you better get out the way.
We worrying about Rizzy. Everybody else want to be the victim now. I got bullied too. And
I get bullied every day.
And I put my shit aside. And I put my shit aside for Rizzy. I put my shit aside for Rizzy, right? I said whatever people say about me is secondary. I'm not gonna do a video, I'm not gonna respond to it because then I'm making the issue about me.
But you're not in the shoes right now. So we were talking about what we were talking about right now.
But I have been.
I have been too, and that's why we're talking about
it. And he did speak to me today. He did speak about me today.
And again, my point is, Shari, is that we were talking about Tessa's situation.
Yeah, and I'm saying that if you can't be too offended by Kev if you ain't offended by Braid.
Well, if that's the case and we're name dropping out of nowhere, like really, because at the end of the day, that wasn't even the conversation. We're not diverting the conversation backwards because I've been on that for
exactly, Queen.
9 hours and 52 minutes.
Exactly, Queen.
So at the end of the day,
now that was your name, Queen.
What were we watching all day?
I don't know if it was you, but
and Braid
Queen
in a box.
Yeah, I was in the audience.
And like I said,
so I do remember y'all talking last night, and she stated that this message was identical to your comments. I just wanted to throw that reference in there. If you remember from what she told me.
Well, she's repeating my comment, and if it's in the comment section, then I'm trying to figure out if I wrote that in the comments, then I wrote it in the comments. It's out there. So did I write that I can't remember what I wrote, but it sounds.
You all's conversation last night. What she stated to you was, what made her figure it was you that made this comment in the messages was because it was identical to your comment in the comment section.
Like identical, like a copy and paste identical.
Queen Jules, I don't know how her identical was, but I'm just telling you from what I heard from you.
Right. So what I'm saying is, but if it's something I said in the comments, I don't know how to. If I said it in the comments, what's the point with the DM and the text message? I'm confused.
But this is why she was saying that she thought it was you.
Thought it, but it's nothing there. What is there? I mean, if I said it in the comments and somebody sent it to her,
This is literally what y'all were arguing about, Queen.
who was arguing?
Oh my. Okay, let me finish playing it then. Never mind.
And out of those two, and out of those two, who's the priority? Who's the priority out of those two?
Give me a second, all right? Because, and this is the problem with
this app and tell everybody, oh, she's dangerous, she's toast.
Okay, hold on. Now it switches to Labs panel where Queen Jules joins panel to
Not laugh. That was AJ.
oh AJ's panel. Queen Jules joins panel to defend Rizzy's bully. Ooh, but this is what y'all was discussing last night, which ties all this together about
Who is y'all? Wait. I don't make sure it's clear.
It was you and Noonie, and y'all was
You mean in Mad Cow's live?
You were there, yes.
Yes, I was there. I was there.
You asked for an apology. This is why she didn't give it to you.
Go ahead. Go ahead and play it. I was talking about I thought she said I didn't read the note. I didn't read the note, but I was pertaining to the note, not that.
This is the note. The note is because she alleged that it was identical to the comment that you made in her comment section that Shari pointed out. It was saying, right, queen, right, queen. So I don't know what was actually in the comment, but she was saying that Shari acknowledged your identical comment. That's what she was saying.
So if I said I'm trying to understand what's the point. Like I'm trying to understand what I'm confused.
That's what y'all was conversating about last night. Now I don't know what her issue was with you, but that's what y'all were.
I said it in the comment section. I'm trying to, like I do in yours comment section. So what's the point?
So she was alleging that you made this private message.
I did not make a private message. That don't make sense.
Exactly. That's what y'all was going back and forth about.
Okay, got you. I didn't make a private message. Go ahead, play that clip.
And I'm gonna be walking you through how to send her to jail, all this old stuff. And hey, you gotta live with that. That's your karma, baby. Don't miss. But I don't entertain her. I don't entertain her. Period. From the moment she played with that side with me, I don't entertain a dangerous bitch like that. Period. Sociopath, and those are the most dangerous of the mental health in the damn spectrum. There it is. I'm done.
So why did you tell me to kill myself plenty of times? Or why did you tell me like
give a fuck if you live or not? Since you want to play with suicide, bitch, try it.
Yeah. It kind of messed up the whole thing, don't you think?
I don't know, but go ahead.
Okay, wait. Now I feel like I gotta run a poll, because let me tell you what just happened.
Wait, so let me fast forward. Queen Jules, are you coming up to defend Braid King in this moment?
No, I remember, I think, now don't get me wrong, I'm not sure if that was said in that particular live, I'm gonna be honest, but I did come up, that is me talking on a day that Kiana was talking to Riz. It was a live about a whole bunch of stuff, and I came up to talk.
So you're defending Kiana this day?
Yes. I'm not gonna say defending. I came up to explain my what do you call it? My experience when I was there in the room because of Kiana and Rizzy relationship. Around the time with Kiana, right? This was in reference to when Kiana was doing breakfast with Key and Rizzy was over there hanging out. That's my reference.
Got you. So now I'm seeing what's happening. Okay.
Go ahead.
So basically, like what you just pointed out earlier, you said if Noonie would focus on the proper names. Now, that doesn't mean that Noonie has to focus on what y'all want her to focus on, but I think that's where the friction is coming in at, because I don't know if y'all are, and again, you already stated that you're not with them, but it seems like they want to focus in certain areas that everybody is not focused on. And I think from your messages, the tension comes because, and not your DM, because this is not your DM, but from your inside of the live comment message was allegedly about focusing on somebody. And I think the tension is that
Well, you will have to get that. I'm gonna be honest. You will have to get that live to see what I put in the actual live because I know I was speaking. I don't think I brought up BK at all. I was talking about HBs. Now that I think about it, so I don't know. I was referencing HB. I was not referencing BK at all in her live that day.
so got you. So I get the actual issue of it all now, which is bigger than you all. The issue of it, oh, and this ties back to my original story. The issue of it all is that the people are not focused on these names.
Okay, so let I go over to Noonie. Let me make this clear. I go over to Noonie's like not like I come over to you, but I do go as she's one of the ones that I frequent since she started going live here and there. Since she started dragging Kevin, she's been dragging Kevin and dragging Kevin, dragging Kevin. They've been going back and forth. I'm in there every now and again with the Kevin message, but when she started talking about Rizzy, I started being in there a little more, right? Like most of them, though, Noonie is not the only one. They choose one or two or three or whatever to hone in on, and they won't talk about X, Y, and Z or A, B, C. So I guess it got to a point, you do have to give people time to get around to certain topics. But Shari's piece was she was trying to tell Noonie was trying to tell people to go after Kevin because Kevin was also allegedly bullying Rizzy. And Shari felt like, no, that is not what we want to do because Kevin is not to be implicated in this situation. Why aren't you calling out on her end? Shari talked about BK. I didn't talk about BK.
And that's why she feels like this is identical because, as you noted, you did say something about call out, HB, which would have been a different name, but still under the same premise of call out somebody. That's why she alleged that this was yours.
No, okay, so let me go a little further. I said in the comment section, have you covered everyone? You know how you see you hear people covering this person and that person, but I'm always in and out. So the
Yes.
first question I asked her was, have you ever covered HB? Because you covered these people. So if you're going to be like skipping people and dragging people like me and Kev in it, like, hypothetically, why aren't you covering the people that's actually mentioned or Kiana actually mentioned? So one of her supporters said she had covered HB, but she said she did a recap. And so I said in the comment section, no, 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 not a recap because it's easy to get out of it to say it's not me saying it. I'm covering it because they said it, but I'm just covering it. I'm recapping it. I said, no, not that type of cover. The cover where your own opinions, you know what I'm saying, your own thoughts, you talking about it, not covering what someone else talked about. So I was only mentioning her that as to the point you're pointing out all these other people, but if you so badass, why you ain't calling HB? You see what I'm saying? But Shari was more on BK. I wasn't pointing to HB as if that's who she should cover, but I was just trying to see where she was at. Because if you saying you covering everybody, because you like I cover everybody, I asked her have she covered HB, and she hadn't. She covered a recap, and that's not the same to me.
And I get that, and I think that's what you all got the issue is not focusing on who to per se cover. And I think all of the suggestions, including your suggestion, has her thinking that you're still suggesting things.
Yeah, but I'm not going behind her back. I'm having a discussion with her. Why go run and do a video if me and you are having a discussion? She was dropping Shari out of the box versus having a discussion. Shari wasn't cursing. She wasn't disrespecting her. She wasn't doing none of that. She was having a conversation with her. She kept
Yeah,
dropping her out of the box. So it's like she just want to make up stuff in her head like many do. She
yeah.
wanted some traction.
I don't think y'all should be. I honestly don't think y'all should be fighting with each other if y'all have a greater mission. I honestly don't think that. But I do see that by y'all fighting with each other do take y'all from y'all mission because technically, if I look at it all from being outside like I am, you all have a great mission. It's just that you all
Manny,
can't.
you so funny. I am not. I stand alone. I don't stand with them. I'm not in their group. I'm not in their
I
group.
get that you're not in the group, Queen Jules, but by your suggestion, that's what put you in the pot.
Well, I could be in the pot, but if that's what you want to call it, but I'm not. I'd rather stand alone if they got to stand like that. They scared. They too scared for me. I ain't got time for that.
And I think that's what shook it up because Shari got one focus, Noonie got another focus, and you're like, well, hell, you need to focus on them all.
Yeah, I'm not. And but Shari also. Let me go on record since I'm gonna
But
go ahead and
Shari
put
didn't
myself out there.
want to
Shari
compare.
also don't call out everyone, but not, to my knowledge, but they all are like that. And for me, I feel like if we ain't gonna call them all out, just stay neutral. That's just how I feel.
And that's what got y'all into the spat because y'all all are on different things.
And that is
And
true. That's true. And that's what I told Shari. Y'all morals and are not aligned, but you support her, but she's on one wave and and Noonie is on another wave.
Manny, breaking news. I need everybody and anybody that loves Snapper to pray fast and ASAP. She took some pills this morning and she in the hospital.
Who?
Snapper.
Who is Snapper?
James, baby mama.
Oh.
oh my, our heart goes out to Snapper.
Please, Manny, just take a moment, please, because right now I just even feel too weak to do it. That's why I just need us to. We got to move these mountains because something is happening and the enemy is trying to take our people from us, and we can't have this. We can't have it. We just waiting on the word back from the people, but we already know what happened when you do that.
James,
Huh?
have you spoken to James?
I just left him. I just gave him my number, and he gonna keep me posted as much as possible as he can get information.
Are they still together?
She was home, and she did it in front of the babies with the baby in her arms.
Oh my Lord.
He called. He called 911. He got the ambulance, and they came and got her, and she's admitted at this very moment. So let's just
I get
Lord's,
it.
Lord's will be done, but we got to move it.
I get it.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you. Wait, stop, little boy.
Jesus Lord. Go ahead, Queen Jules.
She done
This,
came up here. What was we talking about? Shit.
there's a lot going on with that one. So yeah, just pray as much as you can. It's a lot going on with that one. If y'all have been paying attention, y'all have been seeing things, and so yeah, it's good in this moment. So yeah, Queen Jules, I do think that that by the ladies not all being focused, that's where the tension comes in at. And I just think from your suggestion, like she said, it just mimicked the message. But no, I don't think it was you, Queen Jules, per se, but it does mimic you saying stay focused in a sense.
Stay focused. I don't even remember saying that. So why would I tell somebody to stay focused?
The words, Queen Jules, basically stay focused on calling everybody out. That's what I mean.
I don't know. I don't know if I use those words, but okay. Y'all got to go back and find your shit.
No. You didn't use stay focused. Those are my words. What you told her in the comment section was whatever you told her, but it mimicked. Don't forget to call everybody out, basically.
Yes, I mean, I was just trying to ask her, I was just trying to say, look, I've been watching you for a while, and you can't be calling out Kev and me. You know what I'm saying? You can't be calling out Kev and me. I mean, what are you doing? I mean, think about it. Now I'm in it. Now you don't call me out. What the hell is it? You say you covering shit.
Well, now that you know kind of a little bit more, I mean, but you did say she blocked you,
No,
Lord.
I'm not. Listen. When I saw Shari and them do that, I'm standing on my own with this bullshit. I can't do that. You even gonna, say it with your chest, all this back and forth DMs and all of that. It's just not my style. And then you're not standing on it. You lying. I don't want to go through that. If you see me typing in the comments, I said it. Unless somebody came in on a troll page, I don't need to hide behind the DMs. I don't, or text message.
Yeah, especially if you already had said it. And that I do agree with, because you did acknowledge that you did say it, and she did acknowledge that it mimicked what you said in the comments, which made her feel like it was you. So I get it.
But me being me, I mean, the part that just confusing is there's nothing else that she posted. So I'm confused on what they try. It's nothing else but to say if it's identical message, then what's she trying to imply?
Well, basically, it's almost like by y'all not giving each other time to focus, you all are, well, not you all, but people are pulling out other things that you all have done because y'all are not giving each other time to focus on what y'all want to do. Just like in essence, let me point it out for you, Queen. I be trying to bring y'all there, but
Go ahead, Manny.
She feels like y'all are telling her that her focus is off, but in return, it has her to go pull old clips where y'all focus was off.
Oh, so go ahead and play the clip so I can address that clip. Go ahead and play the clip.
Comments all said, "Oh my God, that really happened. That's exactly how it happened." Auntie Kiana wrong. Then when Kiana told the story, I literally just read. I'm not gonna call y'all names because y'all call me cousins. 3 of y'all said, "Now that did happen. Oh, that did happen. Oh, I forgot about that." So are we saying that
Who was telling the truth? They just was telling different parts. They both was telling the truth. They both was telling the truth.
Okay, but if they both are telling the truth, then Rizzy owes Kiana an apology, and this is fixable. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't owe her an apology. Ever try that with me. I don't want it. You're not doing it. All I want to do is for her to leave me the fuck alone. Do not talk to me, period. You will never get it. But AJ.
Ever. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. I gotta just make light right now because Kiana's triggered, Rizzy's triggered. Y'all just need to breathe.
Queen Jules, please, man, for the love of baby Jesus. You was the main one in there saying don't fool with Rizzy, don't, and I did it. Okay, Queen, damn. You still on that shit. That's so fucking weird, man. You're still on that shit.
Yes, I did. I told you. I did warn you.
It's so awkward, bro.
I did. Hey, everybody. Yeah, I just want to add to what I witnessed, okay? So, just a little bit, because I was in and out. There was a time where...
Okay, Queen Jules, I'm going to let you add to it, but hold on. Can I get everybody to grab y'all heart? I figured that only 460 of grab heart. Can we make that number 566, please? Y'all grab y'all heart means. Let's grab our heart means. Those of you who are just having the opportunity to grab your heart mean, that means that you haven't had the chance to send no populars. We are pushing pops. We here all night, y'all. So help us out. We are pushing pops. So let's push 100 populars for those of you who just grabbed a heart means. Everybody else, can y'all push a budding heart and grab the live goal and let's do the work, y'all? Okay, Queen Jules, let me also say to my Auntie Kiana, don't do that, because when what you call it fucked me over, you made sure I knew that you told me that they was gonna fucking get me. So don't do Queen Jules like that. She told me I can't, but she was one of many. She was the most vocal, and I actually exited her out of my platform for real. Like, I used to get rid of people for Rizzy. I was like, you know what, you ain't gonna do this to her. And so Queen was quite happy when she got me, because she was like, you got rid of me for Rizzy. It is what it is, you know.
I don't remember that part, but I would, that's what you said happened. That's fine. But I do know that Rizzy was in there playing Kiana like a fiddle. I mean, she was Kiana. I never felt like Rizzy was genuine, but she was like, Kiana was a mentor. She was like Kiana's sexy example on the app. And meanwhile, Kiana just got finished cursing out everybody. So I was like, what? And then she was like, you would never, Rizzy told me I'd never be like Kiana. I would never measure up to a woman like Kiana. So when she said that, I was like, wow. So, Kiana was Rizzy's auntie, and she rode the panel heavily, real bad.
Oh my God, Queen Jules, for real.
Yeah, but Kiana, I think Kiana's a sweetheart. She's just sensitive in a way. I see a lot of good things in Kiana, even though she is the way she is. But I think that her feelings was hurt because she was taken to Rizzy based on how Rizzy was treating her. So that's what happened overall.
Really?
That's what I
really thought I was helping a child. I really thought I was
Rizzy
helping
is very
a child.
young. Rizzy is very young, so I can understand.
I don't think y'all get it. I thought I was helping a child who was being.
Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? You better dry them tears up immediately.
Hold on, hear her out. Just hear her out for a second.
No. Because she literally made fun of my my essay. She literally made fun of my disability. She literally took everything I
the rawest emotion we're gonna get from her about you.
Everything my. Well, that's what I wanted to add. Y'all know if y'all hear from me, it's legit. Okay, I'm dropping.
Ever since so that basically was her trying to show you what and that's why I say it's just a tit for tat because nobody's allowing everybody that patience. And it's okay if y'all all focus on individual people. It's 3 people, it's 3 of y'all. But y'all are turning the tables on each other now. Go ahead, Queen.
So during that time, that was early 2005, 25. That was not too far after.
Who said 9?
I said 5.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the 9th month of 25.
Oh, I can't say when it was because y'all do what
September.
I know, but I said I can't say when it was, but it was around the time Kiana had gotten out of jail.
It was in the September. It was September.
I said I can't say what it was. You saying what it was? I said I can't. I can't prove when that day was. I don't remember.
That's the date of the film.
Okay, but I said I can't. You told me, and I just said I can't. I don't remember, but it was around the time that Kiana had came home or something like that, and she started being over in AJ's live here and there. When Kiana had gotten arrested, I kind of felt sorry. I was in the middle. I felt sorry for her a little bit. But when I met Rizzy, hold on. When I first laid eyes on Rizzy, she came up in your panel. She came up in your panel in your live, and she called my name out of the blue like everyone else do. I'm the gateway. I'm one of the gateways to Messy Talk. And she lied because I never seen her from a can of paint, but I forgot what she said as usual. But she did call my name, and I was like, who the fuck is this little girl? But I never, thought of anything of it. She dropped down and she would call my name here and there, whatever. Not a big deal. Not even complaining right now. Fast forward, she ended up over there with Kiana. And you know me, once you lie, you know me. I'm like, you lying, you ain't no good. Watch her, she lies. At that point, I didn't know all of what transpired with her essay or nothing. I didn't know nothing about all the stuff that was going on with Kiana and them because I didn't stay over in Kiana's live. Again, Kiana was somebody that me and her had gotten into it, so I stopped going over there. But Kiana, Kiana is Kiana. So fast forward, let me just say, fast forward. I had seen her and Rizzy like argue about stuff, but I wasn't sure exactly what was going on, not all of it. But I had seen that Kiana had gotten her feelings hurt because it was something dealing with Dime. You know, when Dime came out, the focus was about Dime and Kiana and Rizzy. So that was the argument that I focused on. And so whatever happened between Rizzy and Kiana at that time, they broke apart because I think Rizzy chose Dime over Kiana in so many ways or whatever. And so Kiana was hurt. And what Kiana do when she hurt, she get vengeance. She get vengeance, she get mad, she start cursing and doing all this other stuff. When I seen Kiana talk about Rizzy when she was mad, I didn't see her mention her essay stuff during the time I witnessed Kiana and talking about Rizzy. But it was still a lot. And so I was like, I told you. That's what I said in the comment section many times. Because I said, watch that little girl because she trouble. That's what I told her. But again, I didn't start knowing about Rizzy's situation or heavily about her essay situation until she passed. I heard about it here and there across the app, but I never tuned into it because I said, look, these people are tripping. All this stuff that they be saying, all this line, all these stories, doxing, essay. It wasn't not something I would make fun of. It's not something I was interested in. It wasn't something that I really cared about, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like, this is too much for me. They down this road now. So I didn't pay attention to it. But I did go up that day and I said what I said. You heard what I said. And that's it. And that's it. And I stand on it. Rizzy has called my name in many places. And we even had she had a bullying episode where she thought she was gonna bully me in HB's live one late night. We was in there chilling. And Rose took up for me that day and told her, "Don't you see that the lady don't want to be bothered with you?" But it didn't last that long. But even with all of the interactions I had with Rizzy, I still did not make it a point or a focus to go around the app and say, "Rizzy did this. Rizzy said this to me. Rizzy said this to me," because what she went through, honestly, has nothing to do with me and her, right? And I don't think it supersedes. And I don't think it's enough for me to bring it to the light because what she went through was wrong,
Yeah.
you know. So, but it is what it is. So,
So now looking back, do you see
mhm.
how y'all are fighting against each other, kind of bringing each other into the forefront?
Say that again.
I say now that you're looking back over it all, do you kind of see how y'all are fighting with each other and kind of bringing each other to the
No,
forefront?
because I'm still cleared. No, that ain't nothing. I'm not worried about that. I'm not messy talk. I'm not messy talk. So I'm in messy talk, but I'm talking about what as far as the syndicate, I'm not in that.
Gotcha.
Y'all don't pay me. Y'all ain't nobody back into me, putting me in nothing. I ain't getting paid by nobody. Nobody, no, I'm not messy talk. So no, I'm not worried. Keep digging, keep trying.
But what I'm saying is, you do see why y'all don't have to fight, right?
What you mean fight about what?
That's what I'm saying. You see why y'all don't have to fight because
Who's
y'all don't have
fighting?
a
I make a comment. Who's
yeah, y'all don't
fighting?
have a reason to per se fight, nor to have a whole lot of videos played of each other. But I
Who's
do.
doing that?
I mean, Noonie has started. I don't know if anybody
Right.
else.
I'm not about to go into that. I told her she gonna be ignored like I do everybody else. Again, she ain't got nothing.
Got you.
And none of the rest of them do. So keep digging and skipping and editing and screenshotting and recording, and you still won't have nothing. I'm innocent. The
Yeah.
hell? I am an innocent woman on Messy Talk. I'm out here outside. That's how I see it. I'm outside.
Thank you, Queen Jules. So yeah, y'all. So we got to the bottom of that one. So Queen Jules did not send the messages to Noonie, but we have found out now that these ladies have gotten off of their initial mission. Queen Jules had a separate one from Noonie, and Noonie had a separate one from Never Stop Shari. Whew, Jesus. But we did also find out that Never Stop Shari and Noonie them definitely got a mission.
I don't know. I don't know if they got a mission. And then it's like, I don't know. The
Because
problem that I have with that interaction.
Shari definitely sounded like she meant business about the focus. Shari was like, your focus is not the focus of the mission. She said it multiple times.
Well, she's very upset about what happened to Rizzy. She really is. I mean, to the point, her voice is shake. She's very angry. She
But let me
wants
ask you this. Do
she
you think
wants
it's
justice.
But do you think it's fair? Because your notion is include the names, all the names. So do you think it's fair that, for Kev to be removed?
Okay, so let me say this. I think there's a difference between the cultural engagement of messy talk, the pettiness, um, being unethical, being rude, being, like what they call drag talk or inappropriate or over the top than criminal behavior. There's a difference between that. I think you can have a bully moment where you can bully someone. Maybe it feels like bully to the person. Um, Maybe it's like a one day thing, but you're not following them every day around the app, chasing them. It was just one of those things where y'all got into it and you might have wanted it to be over and the other person don't want it to be and they keep going and going and going and going and going. I mean that's a little different than focusing in on someone, scheming against one person, harassing one person, telling them to do it. I mean, it's just a difference. So I could say that you can't put everybody in it that use poor taste. I just don't think so. Poor taste and being unethical and being rude and being, immature is one thing. But actually being involved in a pile up, gang up on one person as a group, as a collective, that's a whole nother animal, I think.
Gotcha.
Hi, brother. From Syria, need help. Please, 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Gotcha.
What you
Okay.
think? What you think about what I just said?
I mean, I do think what you said is true, but I do also think that also gives people the right to include those people.
Well, they can include it, but the law won't. The law. Let me tell you, the law is
Well,
not
that's why
going
I'm
to.
not taking that away from them because at
They
the end
can
of the day,
include. They can
that's why I'm
include.
not taking nobody's opinion away because at the end of the day, the law will shuffle through it all. But I do think that if there is, a moment.
Into a moment. That's right. A moment. Yeah, I see where you're going with that, but I'm not worried about that. Like that don't ruffle my feathers at all, at all. Like not even a tad. Like I'm not even tinkled or no, I'm not even no nothing. That's nothing to me.
That's why I say just put it all together, honey, and let them figure it out. Thank you, perfectly.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
just like okay. I overheard Patty Rose say Rizzy sent her some money, and she gave the amount. I don't remember what it was. I think she said 100 and something. But then it's like okay, so if they followed the dollars, Rizzy gave out money. That's just like saying so. If everybody was looked at about as far as who she gave money to, that could be a strong implication. Rizzy never threw me a coin, a cent,
Yeah, I do think
a
they need to
penny.
follow the money. They need to follow the messages, follow all the things they need to, because at the end of the day, honey, we do want them to have a thorough investigation. And once they finish, so that the people can go on about, as they do. And it's really just for the people at this point, so that we can get closure.
Yeah, I think they should look at who's behind Messy Talk too. Who are the big dogs behind Messy Talk? I think that's what they should do. You know, the big dogs, the ones that's invested. Yeah, that's what I think. I think if they looked behind, they looked at the investors and start from the top and then follow the messages and the money all the way down to Rizzy, they'll find more.
Lord Jesus.
See how that work?
I do see.
Yeah. We can play. We can play.
Mm. Only thing I can say, y'all, is that I've always said that black people do amazing things. So that's all I can say is that once they find out that black people were over here doing amazing things while doing other things, that's the part I'm chuckling at because, yeah. Baby, they
So
gonna
it
be like,
looks like to me, just based on what we discussed, nothing was really said, but they had to make up a fake beef or anger to show the video. That's what it looked like. So somebody wanted that video to be shown, and I would say it came from the top,
mm.
but it doesn't mean anything. So they need to work from the top. Who to talk dogs? They need to work from the top and
Auntie
start
Keith,
those.
what is amazing about Messy Talk exactly? Messy Talk had amazing things well before now. Now, granted, I totally stand with you, Auntie Kitty, if you don't see anything at this moment. But there was a moment where Messy Talk had a good jail.
I think it was fairly okay in the beginning, but it spiraled real fast though. Because once they started getting beyond, let's just say, the mess, it was no return. It was no return from there. Like you said it yourself. The lies is, let me tell you, there's nothing like being lied on. And I think I know for a fact, I can banter with you. I can do mess without telling one lie on you. Me and you can go back and forth all day, every day, if that's what it is. But I don't have to tell lies on you to do that. But a lot of times, the lies come from not being strategic. The lies come from being limited. Not having a lot of, not much
I remember, and
vocabulary to use.
I remember when I first got that conversation over here, Rose had said it. She was like, "Oh, in reading, you ain't got to tell the truth. You can lie." And I was like, "That's not reading. It's lying. No, reading is not lying." But I remember when Rose said that, in reading, yeah, you can lie, and I'm like, "No, you don't
No,
have
I
to
don't
lie
agree.
when you can just read the box for the truth. You don't have to
Right.
lie."
I can look at let's just say reading, I can looking at your eyebrows, your cheeks, what you got on, your chain, looking at your, even if it's, I mean, if she's talking about saying like you got beady big eyes, that's something different. You might not feel like you got beady big
She
eyes, but
was
that's a read.
saying that you could lie to win it, and I'm like, you can't lie to win it when you read it. No, lies don't get in and reads because
I agree.
that changed the trajectory of it all when you start lying. Like if you're saying, "Oh Manny, I don't like that hairdo fucked up, yada yada yada," I can't fault you for your opinion. But if you like, "Oh Manny, child, you run around here and you sick and shit," hold up, that's a
Yeah.
whole ball game.
Yeah. Saying
That's a
somebody
whole
got that sick, they sick with that kind of stuff though. I'm gonna be honest. I just feel like I would be, no matter how mad I could be at you, I would be scared to go to that level because I know that could come back to bite you. Like I'm talking about that level of doing, like saying people, that's too much on another scale.
I think a
That's
lot
too
of
much
things
on
have come
another
back to
scale.
bite. I do think a lot of things have come back to bite, and that's because of the lies. You like we did not have to lie to kick it. You literally could have. Y'all was reading wigs. Y'all was reading when people cammed up. Y'all had meaning us as a whole. We had a lot that we could talk off of, but somehow, somewhere, lying became okay for the people. And from
Saying
then,
that people around here saying people husbands gay, and it's like, how do you know that? Like, why are you saying like that? Those are the kind of things that, like, if you really don't know that to be true, but saying it, that's a lot to say. That's a lot to say. To tell somebody you're gonna make them lose their job, that's
yeah,
deep.
like I don't even get in those type of reads, where people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna make sure that your life crumbles," and it's like, what? But again, the audience paid for it, which made it seem to appear to be okay. Now the audience don't got nothing to pay for no more.
I could say that it has gotten to the point that you don't want to really hear when the people who you thought was really funny is no longer funny because the lies overpowered now. It's like you're lying every other day on people. It's just it's gotten to a point where it's not entertaining. It's
Yeah,
gotten to a point where it's not entertaining.
yeah,
Running
yeah,
out of options.
yeah.
Just
Because
running out of options as far as where to
lying
go
made it
to
okay.
kind of kick it.
Lying made it okay. They paid for the piss and they paid for the this and they paid for the that. So I get it. And that's what we had. But Messy Talk used to have great moments. It really did. It used to have a community where people wanted to come together at a point. Now they really don't. So it's much different.
You just talking AM glam. Come up and actually put something on that. That's just general. Y'all like to lie in the comments a lot.
I know that you're
Y'all
here,
like.
but as a whole, though, what we're saying, like, yes, every host can try to shape it up in some way, but as a whole, we're drowning. As a
Yeah.
whole, we're drowning. If you look around as a whole, we're drowning because there are more people who want to benefit. Are those people able to benefit? There was a moment where we were
Well,
on.
now you got a point. Now you say that it's like you're lying, but you're the only one benefiting, and you blackballing people. So it's a very interesting dynamic.
Because at one point we used to usher people. We used to be excited to usher people in, like, "Oh, come on, become a live host. Do the thing."
Hey,
And
Manny. Hey, Queen Juice.
Hey,
welcome
Jashelle.
in, Jashelle. Welcome in,
So
Jashelle. Go ahead.
I would say that I agree to you guys. I agree, but I feel like it's not so much as it's the commodity is gone. I feel like they are just in smaller lives. I actually enjoy myself in the much smaller lives now than the bigger lives because some of the people who've been on the app longer, like Broco smaller lives, I actually enjoy and have fun because the shade is funny, the mess is funny, it's not diabolical, and I'm like what Miss Nietzsche said, the young kids that want to be around the old people because I'm not even gonna hold you. Some of the older people know how to have fun better than the younger people. So I like to go over there. I think the what y'all looking for, y'all not gonna find it just because we're not supporting the other lives. I personally like So Cold Live. I think So Cold Live is entertainment. I like just the smaller lives. Even Empress as a recapper. I think her recapping is more or less on the unbiased side and just being fair, but they just don't get the numbers because we are just drawn to the who and not the what. So I feel like we just gotta speak up.
Now I will say, Just Share, you are talking about the nighttime crew. Now I do know Empress and So Cold to be the nighttime crew. Now I miss their lives because they're the nighttime crew.
Right, but even in the daytime, it's just like smaller lives. To me, I just feel like those
Daytime.
lives are just popping just a little bit better. I think we're going more for quality than quantity. I don't necessarily need the 1K, 2K people. I just need to be able to have good conversations, to be able to have a good dialogue, to feel like if I come up with my opinion, I'm not going to get dragged or just because my opinion may be different and people are looking for that, but they're just not. I feel like the new regime, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all got some things from the older regime, but y'all missed the DNA of the older regime. And now y'all looking for it. Y'all got to go back to the OGs that started this motherfucking barbecue sauce and ask them, like, you know what I'm saying? How do you keep it jigging? Because it's like y'all picked up on a few things, but y'all dropped the DNA of it all. So now that's why I feel like it's in shambles. Because sometimes what can't be duplicated, it can't be replaced. You know, I feel like
True, because
older OG hosts just
Because
hold
I
it a little bit better.
remember, I remember when I myself was speaking for the people and wanting more people for the daytime. And that's the actual time that's fucked up. It's the daytime.
Right. That's true. I do think, to me, I feel like what y'all look, the commodity that people looking for, the unity, the community that y'all looking for, it is still here. It's just not supported because the lives are just smaller. And I'm not gonna give y'all no more names because I perfectly like. I don't want to down the host because I do want them to grow. But I feel like if so many people do start coming over there, they're gonna change their DNA to fit. I ain't gonna hold you. Having a bigger live is.
Wait, no, we know those lives just share. It's just that those are the nighttime crew, so it does look different. But we know
But
every
even like Asia Baby Live is new up and coming, and it's not with the big numbers. But Asia Baby do got something different,
Asian baby don't actually want everybody over there. That's a
right?
different. So
But
that's
she
different.
do got a DNA that's different. Like she's bringing something different to the app with a different perspective. Even though she don't want everybody, I feel like that quality that y'all looking for is just gonna be in a smaller dynamic. Mad
That's
Cow,
true.
yeah, I feel like
I
Mad
think
Cow is, you know,
everything that's been shown, got us to this point. So I agree with that. That now it does look different, and a smaller number may be much better because again, the daytime crew is all the way fucked up. Like the daytime crew is what has added all of this foolishness.
right. And I feel like, you know, what if people come and support, even as a host, I think that looking for quality supporters and not so much as the numbers and supporters, because I don't think a lot of people understand turning a spectator into a supporter is extremely hard. So yeah, you can have 2.5K in your live, but is 2.5K actually supporting you, tapping your screen, sharing your live, you know, encouraging a healthy live? No, you only got probably about, if you're blessed, you know, 200 to 300 people may be doing it. So I definitely think that, you know, everybody should kind of look for more quality instead of, you know, the number, you know, quantity.
I would say because of when it comes to sales though, we was taught that let's say you're knocking on the door and you knock on the door and somebody open it and you don't get the sale that day for whatever reason. And even if that person is nasty that day, you don't know if that person just got off the phone, just lost their job, baby crying, broke up, or whatever. But if you go back a week or two later, you might get a sale because they're in a better mood. I think that you can't focus on certain things if nobody is really disrespecting you.
Right.
You shouldn't be worried about who's watching. I think that's way more than what the audience is. I think that's something you're looking for. Like, what do you want people to do? Because let's say somebody came in, lost their job, but they like you, right? They like you. But when they get a job, they're going to start supporting you. So you got to watch how you're treating your audience because you don't know the circumstances. And then you got to really probably get some type of counseling to wonder you're giving a show. You want people there. But if you're not getting certain things from them and they're not disrespecting you, you're
Right.
upset. So that's deeper than that's deep. That's some personality stuff going
Let me
on.
throw this in. Let me throw this in here, Queen Jewel. And so that I'm glad Queen said that because let me reference back my new rule, which is the 1 hour policy for drops. That's why I thought about that because you all have been coming to me for some time, and you all wanted me to be mindful of not being like a money shark or money hungry or greedy and things of that nature. So you all wanted something for those who just could not afford to pay for themselves a way back. And so a way that I was able to meet you all in the middle or the median was me implementing that 1 hour policy. So if you're not able to pay yourself back in an hour, you do get to come back for free. Now, I do know that may deter some of the people who do pay to drop. But if you're here to support and you're okay with being in a room with those less fortunate, that's a way for us all to still coexist together. Doesn't mean that you can't keep spending more money to keep this person away. It just means that now there's an option for those who can't afford it to also participate.
Right.
But
I
Manny,
agree.
what about paying in gifts? Would you like for people to pay in gifts
Thank
They
you.
can
versus cash apps?
they can pay in gifts.
The reason why
I
I say that, okay, so for me, I don't get a lot of gifts. All of my pages are in the 20s, right? So my money come out my bank. But there's people who give, I know that don't have much money as me in the bank, okay? But you all got the support. So when you all like recycling money, right? Because you talk your shit, so you get $5,000. I mean 5,000K because you talk your shit. People like you. So you talk your shit, you get 5,000, but you ain't got that in the bank. That's a difference. But it is a difference in me paying that out of my bank than the people recycling the gifts that you and your friends, like y'all support each other too. So y'all gift badges are coming from recycling each other's gifts. Because if you didn't really pay each other, you'll be making money. So some of you all are recycling gifts, so it look like you all giving money, but y'all giving money back to each other. So that promotes other people to give to the people that are like, but you all are liking each other. So there's a difference.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, Quintu. That's just too much of a thought process that I
No,
ain't
no,
trying to think
I'm
of.
not, but that's not too much for me because I said it
Yeah,
and it's a lot.
I understand, but it's just too much for my thought. I don't want to get
No, I
too.
didn't ask you to think about it though, Shay. I just kind of put
Okay,
it
but
out
let
there.
me just finish my statement, baby. I didn't cut
Okay,
you
go
off. I
ahead.
was
Oh,
respectful.
I didn't know I cut you off. Go ahead. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
ma'am. It's okay.
She was
But
just talking
so
about
yeah, I just think that we just a lot of hosts. I would just like for them to go back to the creative,
hold on,
huh?
just share. Hold on, just share. Basically, y'all, she was talking about recycling of gifts. You know that when you all join the panel, you are able to exchange those gifts back out and throw them back to the creator and things of that nature. She was just speaking about recycling gifts, you all. That's it. Go ahead, just share. My apologies.
Oh no, it's no problem. I just think that just a little bit more digging into that creative bag get us there. A little bit of just doing something different. I've said it for like weeks. If it wasn't for Mr. Washington, we really wouldn't be having lives that's talking about something different than drama. His sex talks and what he's doing. That's the only entertainment we got. It's drama, 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 drama. Mr. Washington, drama, 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 drama. That's just the DNA on this side right now. Like we just gotta get out and try to do something different. Bring the fun back, bring the laughter back, like bring the humor back. I feel like it's just too deep. Like bring it back to being an app. Bring the entertainment. Bring it's kind of wash, rinse, and
I
recycle.
always
Kind
say,
of.
the issue is that we are two on top of each other. I've always stated that. I
Yeah.
just felt like here in the newsroom, it was a good breakaway for me because I was always somebody joining everybody's box. So
Right.
it matched my nature. But at the same token, I can't take that away from others who may feel like that's their nature as well. So, child, we are what we
Yeah.
are.
Yep, I get it. I understand. And we still gonna be here. We still gonna be support because our algorithm loves it. We are who we are. We know these people. We've been familiar. Some people been on this side of the TikTok for 5 years now. So, it's a part of them. It's their routine. They do the same thing. They brush their teeth prayfully, wash their face prayfully, and get online. Some people on here 365 from sun up to sundown. It's who they are. So I think
And y'all
if we get a little bit
and
creative.
y'all still do have people who are hot topics and trending topics because depending
Yeah.
on which topic I said, the lives are flooded.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it is what it is. I don't think it's a right or wrong way or a cookie cutter method. I just feel like, just go to the drawing board, come up with some activities or something new, and I promise you it'll sell. Like just do something new. I feel like if anybody does anything new right now, we're so needing something fresh, it has no point in selling. Like come up with a product that is bound to sell.
Well,
I will
the mess.
also say that the mess. Go ahead, Manny. I'm sorry.
I was just saying the mess is the current product that sells, baby. That's the one that'll get you anything you want.
Yeah, but I mean, do it. Okay. Okay.
It's selling, but Manny, what's the end result? Jail, death?
That I don't
I
know
mean, when you're
because
saying it's a what kind of what's the end game with the mess? It doesn't seem like it's ending well.
what it depends on who you are. Because it is selling. It just depends on who you are selling it. It is selling.
But yeah,
It
it's
just depends on who
selling.
you are.
So
Because
let
when
me
you say
ask you this. I'm curious. I'm curious what's your answer. I'm curious what your
when you
answer.
say Queen George, it's only certain individuals who are willing to go to jail on here versus those who are not willing. So that's a big difference.
All right, let me ask you this. Now you know mess is in movies, even
Yes,
horror movies, right?
yes,
But that's big dollars, right?
yes.
Actors play in roles that are very egregious, thriller. You know, what do you think is the difference in acting in movies and what's the other one? What's the other one, y'all? The reality shows and then
Mhm.
messy talk because it is entertainment. But what you think it is the difference and what you think is missing that can keep it on the level of entertainment so that so it can keep going, so to speak. What do you think is missing?
A script.
Just about to say that a script
I
because
said the
I feel
same
like
thing
it
too.
doesn't end right. Even if it has a script, the season will come to an end. The movie is going to come to an end. This shit is not ending. It's just like you. We're going to get tired.
Because
And I
nobody could
said
play
this. I
because
feel like we'll make.
because nobody could play their part. Like that's why a script is needed so that people can play their part. There are some people who try to be the big dog who are not the big dog, as there are some people who are the big dog that try to be the little dog. You get me? So a script will help you figure out where people need to be.
I said this about 2 years ago. I promise you, I did. I said I don't know who is behind it.
Because if y'all think
Yeah.
about it, we have a lot of co-stars who are not actually co-stars. And when it gets to the point where their star starts to shine, you realize they're not co-stars. That's wasted time.
Right, because some people don't want to be in it and they're forced in it.
Exactly. You get me exactly, and
Yeah.
you know the story been formed around them. People been started arguing, getting things going, and then you get to the where you need to go to, and you find out they don't even want to be a part of it. So all that is wasted.
Can I say this too, Manny? I feel like with reality TV, when you're the big mega star, you might get a good 5 or 6 seasons strong, and then you kind of take like a more production role, or you invest in the extra quality of production, like Melody, Mariah, like we knew that them being an agitator or a firecracker on those shows for so long, they're either going to, they can't fight for forever. So they have to take a step back and build up a new character and get their money on the back end, like residual. I feel like TikTok doesn't really give the hosts that been here for so long a strong retirement plan so they can build up a new, influencer or a new person,
You
and
got
they
to
can kind of, you know,
Because you
does
have
that
to
make
go
sense?
do the extra work behind it. You have to do the work behind. Like TikTok is just the platform to get you out there. You have to do the work. And when Auntie Kitty was asking earlier, what are some references? Y'all remember a show that we bought into? That's supposed to have been a part of the work. Plus more work we supposed to have been doing. It's several things that people have bought into that we just have not seen come to pass. That would have been the additional work that you're speaking of, just Shell.
Yeah. Sorry. I see what you're saying, but I
But
just
I
need.
I actually went to some of the big people and tried to talk about order and organization, but because of their insecurities, and they didn't want to go that route, and now they're here because I did mention this to one or two people very early on. And if you remember, Manny, I did tell you that I the one that introduced a reality show to Nosy.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
Because like I've told y'all, the talent is here. It just has to be bottled up. Because as you
Yeah.
see, the people can't do it running it on their own. The brains cannot last it. So that's like I've said, it's a lot of talent here to be bottled up and utilized, but it has to be utilized. But now I get that we've gone so far to where the audience, has had a lot of feelings. And y'all don't like when I say it takes you all's money for a lot of this stuff to go around, but that's the truth. Now, granted, others might have liked you all, but that's the truth.
Oh no, that's big facts.
No, so Dior said, I don't think that the creators get paid enough to try and do that. The mess pays more. The mess pays more, but what's not here to keep the protection is a script, organization, right? Improvisation and professionalism. I think, remember I came up with box theater. I'm
Yeah.
thinking that there's money here. There is talent here. There's real entertainment here that can be on the level, much like Broadway, much like TV, but you gotta get some structure and you have to write scripts so that those who are playing, because you have so many channels, you don't need one show. You can have several shows. And people can stay in roles, but it does have to end and go into new episodes or conclude finales and go to a new story. So I do think there is it's some big money over here, but I think it's the wrong people are in charge. You got people, I'm gonna be nice. Yes, the wrong people are in charge.
And then I might just be a little too optimistic today, but I just feel like even when we say that the mess sells, and I think we're using it as a cop out just to say that we don't want to be good or we don't want anything other than mess ourselves. Because in honesty, in all, honesty, from my perspective, I haven't seen anybody try to not mess long enough to know if it is truly successful, or do we just give in weariness because it don't look like how somebody else is looking. Because you can have 6 people in your life, and if you have a big supporter, like I'm just gonna throw it out there, if you got 6 people in your life and you have a drop queen, and drop queen throws you a lion, and another, you know what I'm saying, and you got 1.6K people in your life, and half those people ain't through you a rose or anything, who really won?
Well, it depends on what you come here for in that
Because I've
aspect.
seen people win big battles with 30 people in their life, and they 30 people throw. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what really do y'all want? Sometimes we say that the mess sells, but look what you giving up. Your peace. You can't look over your shoulder. You don't know who to trust. You can't have no friends. It's lonely at the time. You got to give up so much of what's in you and who you really are as a person. Your personality, your morals, your integrity. You got to give up all of that. When I can have 6 people in my life and 6 people know me, they think that they know I'm genuine, they know my heart. I don't have to change who I am, and I'm getting cash out just like everybody else getting cash out. I'm getting the same monetary thing that they get, and it just may not see, you may can't see it, but because it don't look how yours look, you feel like it's less than. So sometimes you got to be cool with just chilling with your motherfucking self.
But
I will
Shell,
say,
steady wins the race.
I will say that
Agree.
what you're saying, Michelle, is that what I would add to that is that people come here for different reasons. Now, I totally rock with what you're saying, but by people coming here for different reasons, that's the only changing factor in that, because you could be somebody who comes here and want a slow, steady room. That's okay. But you also could be somebody who doesn't come here for that. And I can understand the difference. So I get what you're
Well,
saying.
Right.
say that based on what she's saying, let's say she has 10 people, 12 people in her room on a daily basis, gifting her for 365 days a year. That doesn't mean when you got 1,000 at the end of the year, she might end up having more than you, because there's something to, like say if somebody come in and throw one lion and don't throw it for the next 3 to 6 months. But you see what I'm saying? Yes, the aesthetics was there, the fun was there, you got it on camera. But if that's not coming in every day, that's not the same as the steady supporters that's coming in gifting and cash apping on a daily basis, because you do have a large following, but that they are not giving. So you have to think about that. Just because the numbers are there, that doesn't mean you're beating that person when it comes to profit at the end of the year.
Not even just that, right? If you have a huge platform and you got a big following and you got like the big people in your number and you got the numbers, what your content, nobody, there's no gifter, I don't care how big the bag, that has more money than TikTok. TikTok will always pay the biggest bag. So if you are a true supporter, pushing their content to get monetized is key. So if you got 2.5K people in your live and they can't even just scroll out for just 2 seconds to go like your last two videos, heart it, repost it, and share it, are they really supporters? Because that's how you gonna get your biggest bag.
And so that's what I mean. The motive, what you come here for. Because again, if you are a live host, then you may just enjoy being a live host. And if you are somebody who do content and the people watch your videos, you may just enjoy that. So again, it really does come down to what you come here for and what you're looking to do. Cause see,
Okay.
some people transfer their audience from one platform to another, where others may don't, because
Right.
they don't intertwine the two audiences, or three or four, depending. So it
So
really
you
depends
might
on
have. I'm
When I
sorry.
say TikTok has the biggest bag, I'm in reference of a supporter versus TikTok, not TikTok versus YouTube and Twitch. I'm saying TikTok versus when you go live and you get gifts and cash apps, nobody has that much money to sustain it 365 days a year like TikTok. So if you're on this app, let's just think small scheme. You on this app, you want to get the biggest bag from this app, it's content then live. Because going live and asking your host to keep sending support, they don't have it financially like TikTok does. Nobody on this app is making as much money as TikTok is making, because TikTok make money just for us clicking on here to just sit in the live. They getting paid regardless.
now. I would have to disagree with that, because it's all in the numbers. Like 500 people gonna come together and make it hit just as hard as a video that just went viral.
And TikTok gonna make money off all of that. So nobody's making the most money other than
Oh,
TikTok.
that is true. That
So
is true.
so let me
TikTok don't
say
make
this.
that. That is true.
So you might have someone that brings the mess, but they not business oriented, right? So they're not going to help you grow. Growing and plateauing, of course, we know the difference. So let's say I'm gonna use you, Manny. You have a news app, right? I mean, you have a news platform. Whoever is leading that are not getting your best moments. Like today, you go out a lot. You go out a lot. And you have the type of platform that can possibly in the future get sponsors. But they're not providing the content that will attract sponsors, and they're not being consistent, because it's more about trying to catch somebody else. They ain't got nothing to do with Manny. So that's why you have to be careful if you want to, if you want to profit and you want to grow. You can't let the messy people get in the way of the business people, because they're different. And no matter how good of mess you are, you're not going to top the person that's going to bring in the money, because you don't have the strategy or the resources or the mindset. Because if you did, your news part, Manny, or your page, just in general, if you had another page, you should have, based on you should have a very beautiful portfolio of content by people recording you so much, because you go out a lot.
Right, I agree.
You
Especially
go to
like
the beach, you are in boats, you
right.
are in nice restaurants, you are in the shops, and they're
Mm-hmm.
not getting any of that.
You in the city, you in the life. You show us something different. You take us on field trips. It's fun over here. I definitely agree.
But
Now that is
it's
hold on,
the
let me jump in here with
listen,
you all.
the person.
Hold on, let me jump in. Let me just jump in here for 1 second with you all. I totally agree with that. And if y'all remember, one thing I've always said is the one way I give back to you all is I don't gripe about the content I give. So you are right about that. I do give a lot in hopes that other will pick it up to help us all. So I totally agree with you on that. And I have noticed that, Manny may just be the only one over here per se as hungry. Because I do give it, in hopes for the people to take it, but I do notice what their focus is. So I agree with you.
Right. And so when you hire mods, this is no shade, y'all. When you hire mods, there should be mods and realistic business. When you really want to go there, though, Manny, when you really ready,
Don't put
you
too
should
much
have
on them, Queen
mods.
Jewel. Don't put too much on them. But yes, go ahead.
No, here you.
I get what
When
you.
you
I
have,
know what
are we
you're
going to
saying.
talk about it? Are we going to talk about it? This is not a dig.
No,
I'm talking business.
listen, Queen Jules, we are gonna talk about it, but a lot of stuff I haven't implemented and rolled out, so that's why I'm saying don't put
Right.
too
So
much
I'm
on
just saying, I'm
it,
giving you
because
some.
but what
I'm
I'm
giving you
saying,
something.
can we both listen to each other? So I'm
Oh, I'm
saying,
hearing you. I'm
we,
hearing you. I'm hearing you. It hit me. It hit me. I'm sorry. It hit me. Okay. It just hit me. I'm
go
sorry.
ahead,
I got you.
go ahead, let them know.
But just
Okay.
like
So I
Range
got
Rover
you.
said in the comments, like Manny, you being in Miami itself is a flex.
Let Queen Jules get it out, because what she needs to say is true. But
Yeah,
yes,
I
go
heard
ahead.
you. So let me just limit this. Let me just limit this. I'm just saying your mods are your staff, and they should be according to your brand and your vision. You got a mission and then you have a vision, right? So you have your content, you have the content, you have your news and your content, and then you have your lives. So, and then you have, to support with the gifting, but also to support to make sure that they're out there sharing, like you said, sharing and reposting to get new people to come in because you're plateauing, you remaining stagnant. So they need to work versus, like focusing on one person and trying to like bring them down.
And that's true. And if y'all do remember, Manny doesn't have a problem paying his mods. So that is true, Queen Jules. But Manny just not gonna be paying just to be, because again, we work together for the overall. I have no problem paying my mods. But there is work. Go ahead, Jashelle.
So tell me
Oh,
this. Go ahead.
go
Let
ahead.
me, can I say this one thing, Cheryl? Please, please. Okay, so you said you don't have no problems paying your mods, right? But right now they're working for free. Now hear me out. Right now they're working for free. So what are you getting for free versus why you have to pay them? So you mean to tell me in order for them to do the work that's really going to catapult you into another position, you're going to pay them for it, but this here is something they can provide for free, which is mess?
Well, again, I started off wanting to pay them as an initiative to see if it would be a motivator. Now, granted, some people did step up and do what was needed. However, we did make some changes in that department. But overall, that is an incentive. Anytime you offer somebody a pay, that's an incentive.
Well, I would say, if you, I mean, when we started here, your moms were your biggest supporters. They're your cheerleaders. When the money come, those mods will be recognized and they will get paid. They're doing it for free. So if you're going to do something for free, catapult a person into that next level. If you really support them the way you say you do, it's not really, and I hear you, Manny, and money does inspire you to do a little more, right? But remember, in this space, everybody had mods because allegedly these mods supposed to be the supporters of the host.
Mhm.
So what are you supporting?
And so as I continue to grow and build mine is a little in different areas where I do have those who may support me more on the financial side, and then I have And this is my minds again, and then I may have, probably 2 or 3 that may support me more on the reposting side. So that's kind of how mine is kind of split as I continue to try to pull it all in.
And when you get to that point where you can actually pay people, you will recognize those who really put in the work. And this is where the drama gonna come in at, because when you go and sign that contract, you're gonna say, I appreciate you being my model online, but that for this outfit, I have chosen XYZ because of whatever, but I appreciate you. And then that's when all your videos and all your flaws and everything will be posted on the internet.
Yes, yes. So
But
Jules,
yes,
your laugh. Oh my God.
so yes,
But
y'all.
Manny, I think the sky is the limit. It's
It
only up
is.
from here. I think it's only up from here for Messy Talk. It's 2026. We can only get bigger and better. We did hit a couple of speed bumps, little, road bumps in a way, but I think it's definitely up, and it's only good things can come. You just gotta strategize, come up with a game plan, and I think whatever you put your mind to is gonna succeed. Like, especially if you like, what I'm saying, where your energy goes, your focus flows. So keep your energy on one. Like, don't stretch yourself so thin till you got 10 different things and you're trying to make all of them possible. But just focus on one product and then watch that produce. And I promise you're gonna hit gold. But I really think whatever you put your mind to is gonna succeed, and you're gonna go far.
Yes. Well, I definitely wanted to give some time between the last project, but we do have another project gearing up for this year for TikTok for you all. So we do have a project gearing up that I think that you all will enjoy. It is inspired behind the newsroom. Not sure if that would be per se the name, but it is inspired behind the newsroom, and we do have a new show gearing up for you all. Now, granted, this show is a low budget show, but it will be out to you all in a timely fashion. That is, it will be out to you all in a timely fashion. So we are pushing forward with a new production this year. Yes, a new production. So I don't know what everybody else is gonna be doing, but yeah, we definitely focusing on a new production this year. So yes, so it is inspired around the newsroom. Don't know the name of it, but yes, we do have a new production gearing up, and I have not told any of those that I want to be a part of it besides the production team. Yes, so we do have a new production gearing up, and I do want a lot of household names in there. I'm sure it will be some natural drama. But yeah. hmm So yeah, today has been an eventful day. I found out a lot. You can fill me in on the back end, child. Child. We do have products coming out this year as well, y'all. We do have product. We do have website coming, getting ready. What else we have? We have production. Manny has been inspired to get back in the studio. So, y'all, I will be getting back in the studio this season and coming up with my third EP. Like, I didn't even realize that I've already done 2 EPs. I thought I was 1 EP, but my group EP counts for Manny as another EP. So, Manny has 2 EPs. Like, I'm just... Whew. So, got my third EP coming out that I'll be working on this year. Yes, so it's just crazy, y'all. It's crazy how the inspiration just hit me. Okay, so um, yeah, I got to link up with Peach Icon. I have not forgotten about him. I know he's like, this bitch done took long enough, but yeah, I got to link up with Peach Icon. I do want him and myself to work on, if not the first or the second track. Yes. So, yeah, the new year is here and we have some great things to do. Sing Tyrus also wants to collab on a project. So I do think me and Sing Tyrus will collab on a project. Yes, I do think we will collab on a project as well here on TikTok. I'm thinking for me and Tyrus, we'll be more so side by side, allowing both of our lives to kind of get that flow. But I think we'll do it side by side. Yeah, I hear all of Tyrus's songs. Yeah, I hear all of Tyrus's songs. Yeah, I've heard all of Tyrus's songs. Yes, including the new one. So yeah, I'm a big Tyrus fan. Hopefully you all are as well. Hopefully, everybody in the room is a big Tyrus fan. Please, um, let me not say too much because y'all gonna do what y'all wanna. Trail ride. You talking about name one trail ride. Okay. Do you know one? But again, big Tyrus fan, okay? Y'all treat Tyrus nicely. He enjoys what he enjoys over here, of the mess. And he came to enjoy. Just treat him right, y'all. Treat him right. Treat him right. Yes, he is a little spunky, but also know, like I always tell y'all, allow the people to come enjoy you all while enjoying what they may be doing in life. So that's all I can say. Just enjoy the people who enjoy coming over and spending time with you. Just enjoy those. Enjoy those. Yeah. Just enjoy those. And more people is coming over here. More people is coming over here. So just enjoy, the more people that come in 2026, because, I heard one of my other homegirls talking to one of her homegirls, and they was talking about, well, the larger scale of the mess on TikTok. And I was just like, the names they were saying, I was like, ooh, so yeah, so y'all show him some love. Shout out to Saint Tyrus. Shout out to his music. Shout out to the career. Shout out to the industry. So yes, y'all definitely throw y'all support and back and behind Saint Tyrus. We do want him to go far. We do want him to do a lot of great things. Yes. 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 Can I be honest? Can I be honest with you all in this moment? Can I just be honest just a little bit? Can I just be a little bit honest? Can I just be a little bit honest in this moment? Um, can I be a little bit honest? And you all are not going to use it? Y'all are not going to use it later? Okay. So, definitely going to use it later. Don't do it. Okay, let me just say this. Let me say this. Let me just say this. How I'm gonna say this. How I'm gonna say this. Let me see. Um, but I have to say it though. I have to say it just for the culture of it all. I have to say it. Okay, so Sing Tyrus is breaking barriers within the country music. Soul, smooth music genre category. You get me? And he's definitely breaking down doors, barriers, all of that. And I know that he does enjoy this space, meaning with you all. I think if y'all really see me being biased towards, y'all when it comes to Tyrus, it's because I would be in protection mode even beyond this app of Tyrus. Because of the barriers that I just explained to you all. And granted, you all are not a part of what I'm saying, but however, I would hope that you all could understand what I'm saying. And why it would be so near and dear and important to me. And so I don't wanna, blindside any of you all. In life, if you all are trying to get in the way of the culture of life. Because outside of this app and you all in this bubble, he has to be protected for the culture. So, and that was me just being completely honest. And I know how y'all do things. I honestly know how y'all do things. And so that's why in this moment I was willing to be honest with you all, because I know that he enjoys, it all. But I also know what that could do for what he's trying to go towards. My music is totally different. I talk about sucking and fucking and all that type of shit, so my music is totally different. But his music, is a space for it in the country genre. It's a space for it in that country swang thing. It's a space for him, but even he is fighting in that space. And I can already see that with him coming to this space, it could be something. It could be something. And many times over here, we drop the ball with simple things. I'm talking about simple things. And so I'm just speaking to the audience that's in this room and that's willing, so that we would never have, any issues. Because the craft is to be protected. The craft is to be protected. Yeah. And granted, he is in this space with us and he's willing, just like we all are willing. But I'm sure he would never do anything that would ever amount to what you all have felt like is a proper response. I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that. Just the same way I have not done it, I'm sure he's the same way he will not do it. I'm sure of it. If I'm able to have been here and not done it, I'm sure he is thinking about all of his accomplishments and won't do it either. Now, granted, he might have some candid opinions. Granted, they may be salacious. But overall, okay? So please don't get that one misconstrued. Please don't get that one misconstrued. Because he's actually doing something out here, and I can't help because that he likes messy talk. Hell, I came and enjoyed it as well. So I can't help that, we enjoy what we enjoy. But I'm just being upfront with y'all. I am. And that will be literally like a battle we would have to battle, because he is fighting a whole different fight that is bigger than what moment we may be in. So I actually support his fight. Okay? So, yeah, so that's a little tidbit, y'all. That's a little tidbit. But yes, y'all. So y'all definitely. Yes, y'all. So y'all treat them right, y'all. Y'all treat them right. And granted, y'all have seen me feel the same way about anybody else who, I've told y'all. So it's the same effects, y'all. But yes, when it comes to tyrants, definitely protected. Like, definitely protected. Like, no. He's like the Saucy Santana. Saucy gets the same protection. Yeah, I know. So I just wanted to make everybody aware so that we didn't have no forks in the road. Because Saucy gets the same treatment. We don't do a whole lot of Saucy Santana talk, so y'all don't hear me cussing a whole lot about Saucy. But Saucy gets the same protection as Tyrus does. Yeah. So, yeah. And Peach Icon. Let me just go and throw him in there again. Peach Icon too. Peach Icon get the same protection. So, I guess this message is for all three. Saucy Santana, Peach Icon, and Sing Tyrus. So now y'all know. Okay, so now y'all know. So please, you all, don't get in the way of the culture. Let these people go out and do great things for the culture and all like that. He need to make me a new song first. Sweetie, he got to get to the world, honey. He got to get to the world. Y'all cannot be getting in the way of him, and things like that. I already heard that y'all wanted him to change his photos and everything. And, y'all already started giving y'all opinions and everything. So I've already heard. I've already heard. So y'all please don't, please don't have, his representation, his management, feeling like some of y'all need to go. I'm telling y'all now, honey. Don't get in the way of the management to where they feel like some of y'all need to go. I mean, again, I know you said what you said, but I'm just saying, you'll be asking Manny for a favor again. I only could tell y'all once, honey. So, yeah. He don't need y'all advice on new photos and how to do this and how to do that. Y'all go listen to his songs, multiple songs, and y'all fall in line. That's what y'all go do. But y'all should not be feeling like giving him too much advice right now. Allow him to finish showing y'all what he has to offer. Allow him to show y'all the artist that he is before y'all start to wanting to change and critique and I want this and I want that and I need this and I need that. Accept him as the artist he is first. Look through that catalog. Find things in that catalog that you may enjoy first. No, I get what you're saying, but I've also heard that, y'all already started giving him commentary about the things that y'all may like or dislike. And y'all haven't even per se tapped into what he may enjoy as an artist to give to the audience. And that's very disheartening because he's giving you all profile pictures and he's giving you all content and music and videos that you all can go look at before you begin to really critique anything. He has a catalog that you can look through, listen to, before any critiquing should be done. I'm talking to you all. I already know what you said. So I'm talking to you all. I already know what you said. I'm talking to you all. Supporting him is actually supporting him and what he's already put out there. That's all I'm saying. And that's what I mean by, yeah, y'all may, y'all may feel like, Manny may be a bias or whatever, because I get how messy talk, TikTok can throw you off your focus depending on what it is. I get it. So I'm just saying, at least take in what he's already given you all. Well, go tell Bobby Womack that as well. Go tell, Earth, Wind, and Fire that. Go tell Babyface that. Go tell Jaheim Divine that. Go tell 112 that. Go tell all them people, Brian McKnight. Go tell them that you want your song made over. Go tell them that. I'm sure there's many songs that you have loved before now. Go tell them that. Go tell them you want that song. Go tell them you want that song. Like, oh, girl, it's you, girl. It's you. It is you, girl. It is you. Yeah, it is you, girl. You already want stuff. You want stuff already, girl. Like, oh, you something else, girl. You something else, sister girl. You already want something. You something else, girl. You something else, girl. You something else, girl. You something else, girl. Oh, you something else, child. You something else. You one of a kind, girl. You one of a kind. I ain't mad at it. You one of a kind. You one of a kind, girl. So yes, y'all. That's it, y'all. That's it. But yeah, you one of a kind, girl. She told me she want her song made over, girl. You is just. I don't know why I be putting in good words for y'all. I don't know why. I don't know what make me be putting in good word for y'all. I don't know what be making me do it. I don't know what be making me put a good word in for y'all. I gotta start minding my business. I'm gonna start minding my business. Because they would tell me, I know Manny. And I have to turn around and say, no, sweetie, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I don't know that lady. I do not know that lady. It's like, Manny! I don't know that lady. I don't know who that is. Turn your head. Don't look that way. Don't look that way. Don't look that way. Don't look that way. I don't know that lady. Don't look that way. So yes, y'all. But yes, treat them right, y'all. Girl, now don't do that now, sister. Don't do that now. Don't do that now. Now you trying to take it too far now, girl. Now you trying to take it too far, girl. Now you trying to take it too far now, girl. Now you trying to take it too far. Ain't nobody said all that now, girl. Now you trying to take it too far, girl. Now you trying to take it too far. Ain't nobody said all that, girl. Girl, we ain't gonna act like we don't know you, girl. We ain't gonna act like we don't know you. Hit him with the flex, hit him with the flex, hit him with the flex, hit him with the flex. Ooh, girl, we having us over there looking sick, girl. Stomach hurt, girl. We over there curled up. I know I would, baby. I'd be over that thing curled up, girl. Sick, girl, for a year. Man. Ooh. Girl, I'd be over there sick, girl, for a whole year. Mad, girl. Curled up in a fetal position, girl. Like they say, girl, what would you do for $1 million, girl? Be nice. Agree. Say okay. What would you do, baby? Yes, be nice, agree, say okay. Oh shit, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Okay, girl. Oh, okay, Queen Jules, yes. But yes, y'all. All right, y'all. So yeah, that's what's new for the new year, y'all. I have enjoyed y'all. That is my time. But yes, y'all, love on St. Tyrus, Queen Jules. I know you are. So Queen Jules, keep the girls in line because we have $1 million to go get and we have some country plaques to go get. So I know if Queen Jules on the job, she gonna keep the people in line. So yes, Queen, keep the people in line because we got some country concerts to go to. We got some trail rides to meet at, girl. We got some what else they be doing, girl? Some line dances, girl, all type of shit they be doing, girl. But yeah, girl, so almost to a milli, Manny. What milli? What milli, girl? I mean, yes, but what milli? Yes, but what milli? Yes, what milli though? What milli? Current, girl, I stay stamped up. I stay stamped up. The numbers. Oh no, that's 100,000, sister. Tiffany, 100,000. That's 99K. No, she's speaking too soon, y'all. No, that's 99K, sister. Thank y'all so much for the 99K, which may look like 1 million. Oh, we just hit 1 million, aka 100K. Okay, love, I knew. Shut the fuck up. Oh no, that's a C. Wait. CT. If you, girl, what that mean? Cutting the fuck up. Oh, cracking the F. Okay, let me know. Okay, let me know. Okay, because baby, I'm like, what? I know, Tiffany. Tiffany, I'm trying to process it, girl. Because, girl, you know I be skimming, girl. I saw that wasn't an S, girl. That was a C. But, girl, I still was lost, girl. Cutting the fuck up. Okay, girl. Yes, girl. Ooh, child, honey. Because, baby, yes, that's what I had to pull myself back, Queen Jules. I had this positivity because I just knew. I just knew. I know Tiffany. I just knew, sister. I know Tiffany. I just
Okay.
knew.
Okay. Can we do this for 2026? Before you think it's negative, think that it's positive until they have proven to you the words were negative. Think about it that way. Like, why would you think everything that you don't understand is considered to be an attack or negative or trying to be funny or shade? Maybe be like, hold on, wait a minute. Before I go there, like, can you explain if you care that much?
Yes. No,
If you
I do
care that,
care. I do care. That's why I was like,
yeah, you pause. Cause some people go ham real quick. I've seen it several times. I've seen it several times.
no offense to you, Tiffany. My apologies. It's cutting the fuck up. Yes, cutting the fuck up. Yes, sister.
Yeah, that's right, Angelina. So let's try work with positivity until it's deemed as negative.
Yes. And that was a good trial run.
That was good. That was good. All right. You have a very good evening and see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what some up his mods do. Think positive. Okay. These people don't know how to think. These people don't know how to think positive. That's too much of a challenge. Okay, think positive. Okay, is it working? Hold on. These people don't know how to think positive. Clarity. Oh, see, clarity. So, Keish, these people, do you mean maybe I'm one of the people that are a part of the D's? Am I one of the D's that may not be able to think positively? Am I one of the D's? Now, how do I request that? Because baby don't play. What? Okay, think positive. Think positive. Okay, baby don't play with you. Oh my god. Okay, so you you're gonna play with me. Okay, so think positive. Okay, positive. I don't know if this is it working? Don't play with her. Okay, think positive. Don't play with her. Let her up. Don't play with her. She meant majority. Yes. I don't think she was referring to you. She said, girl got me shooken up. Hell, I don't forgot what she said, girl. I know she said, don't play with her, girl, and I think positive. Don't play with her. Oh, yes, it's still a test run. You're right. It's still a test run. Okay. Keish. Wait, was it Keish? Who the hell was I talking to? Who was that? Girl, I think that was somebody else. Girl, I don't forgot who. I said, don't play with me. I get it. You said it positive. You said it positively. That is you saying it positively. Don't play with you. I get it. Understood. We see eye to eye, sister. Don't play with you positively. Got you. I get it. I like this. Okay. Don't play with me. Not don't play with me. What? Don't play with me. Not don't play with me. Positive. You adding a word. What? Don't play me. Oh, don't play me. Oh, girl. Good one. Okay, I'm adding a word. You right. Okay, girl, I'm adding the extra word. Oh my God. Okay. Don't play you. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have to sleep on this. I'm gonna have to sleep on this and really, try this thing out tomorrow on a fresh brain. Woo! Okay, got you. Don't play you. Got you. Oh my God. So it was me adding the extra word, which changes the whole understanding. My bad, sister. Damn. Okay, yes. No, I'm not playing you, sister. Yes, I'm not playing you. No, I'm not playing with you. No, I'm not playing you. Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna practice more tomorrow. Yes. I'm not playing you. Yes. Yes, I'm not playing you, sister. Yes. I'm not playing you. Yes.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Velvet,
So
welcome in, man.
I hope all the mods are here. I'd like to have a meeting tomorrow, a mod meeting tomorrow.
No, I don't. Jingle, 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 jingle,
No,
jingle,
tomorrow's
jingle.
not good.
Oh no, no, I was talking to the comment. No,
Oh,
I'm listening. So you want to do it tomorrow?
yes. Are y'all
Okay.
here? Who are we missing? I see Honey.
I think everybody is here. Let me look through
If
the
I
roster.
if I do, who do I send it to? Do I send it to Asia Baby for to post? Okay, Mike
Uh,
Sean.
um, you can send it to You talking about
Mike
for us to
Sean,
post on
when's a
our
good
pages?
time? Huh?
You gonna send us the flyer to post on our pages?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you can send it to me on Instagram.
Okay, send it to you. Okay. Mike
Yeah.
Sean, when is a good time? Okay, no niche tea, I got you.
Okay. So that works.
If y'all can pass the word around when you see your fellow
Hey, what's
mods
up,
and then
everybody?
also hey Mike
Hey,
Sean, and then
Mike
also
Sean,
we'll be
welcome in.
posting it.
Hey,
Um,
Mike, welcome in.
I work tomorrow, but I mean, just I guess afternoon. We can do in the afternoon or whatever, or
Do you
whenever.
want to do another day?
Um, I mean, it's up to you. Want to wait till maybe
What's
Saturday,
today?
or you want to do?
Wednesday?
Yeah, we can do it either day. I'll just make an adjustment to my work schedule. So,
Oh, we
um,
could do it Saturday then. If we want to make no adjustments to work schedules now, no.
all right, let's do it till Saturday. That means I can, cause I'm gonna send a message out stuff and to all
Okay.
the mods and stuff. So
At
that'll
what
give
time?
everybody enough time. We can do it in the morning.
Okay.
As soon as Manny's ready to rock and roll. And
Perfect.
Yeah, so that works Saturday morning. Y'all want to do it?
Majestic, we're talking about a mod meeting Saturday. What's on the agenda? There will be we'll be talking about some new implementing new things. Yes.
Okay. All right. Implementing new things, honey. That should be
And
spicy.
and I finished everything, Mike Sean, so be on the lookout to your DM by tomorrow.
okay.
Only because I'm out and about.
Yes,
But
and then
yeah.
y'all can furthermore explain this about what y'all was talking about the muting the people. Furthermore
Yeah.
explain that.
Yes, that's definitely on there. Yes, that's definitely on there. Yep. I'm ahead of you,
Yeah.
Manny.
Okay. So that works perfectly. Yes.
Okay. So sounds good. I won't keep you. I just wanted to say
Okay.
that.
Thank you, Velvet.
All
Thank
right.
you,
Be
Mike.
on the lookout, Mike, Sean, and Manny.
Thank you.
Great show, Manny. Great show.
Thank you, Mike Sean. Thank y'all so much. Ooh, y'all. All right, y'all. As y'all do know, these are our two head mods, Mike Sean and Velvet. Mike Sean and Velvet are our two head mods. 2026. Mike Sean and Velvet. Velvet and Mike Sean. So shout out to them both. Shout out to them both. Woo, y'all. All right, y'all. That's my time for today. I got to get up out of here. Love y'all all down. Let me go through and thank everybody that I can. Miss Fab, thank you so much. RSVP, Mike Sean, CK, Masterpiece, thank you so much. Biggs. Okay, so is the J silent? Because I see. Okay, so is it the J silent? Biggs? Is it Biggs? How you pronounce it? Hold on, I gotta stop. B-I-J. How do you pronounce it? Or is it foreign? Bijan. Is it Bijan? Is it Bijan? Bijan. Is the J silent? Because I always begin it now. Hell now, keep your thanks, Manny. I don't want that issue. What? Lord, Bijan. Is it Bijan? Bijous. How y'all pronounce that, y'all? Bijan? Is it foreign? Is the J silent? Bijo. Come on now, y'all. Bijous, honey. What does that say? Now, y'all normally are quick to help me. What's happening today? We don't know her. We don't know either. Ooh, child. Ooh, I gotta stop adding words like Dr. Duchess. Like Thibodeau? What? Jewel in French. Girl, I want to know how you pronounce that, girl. Oh, is that pronounced Jewel? So the J in the I silent? Oh, my Lord. Girl, that is not... Bijo. Is the J in the I silent to make it Jewel? What? I said it. What? Sister, no, how do you pronounce the spelling of what you have, which is the Bijous? Is that Jewel? Bijo. 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 So is that correct? Bijo? Oh, Bijo. Bijo, which means jewel. Okay, Bijo. She said jewel in French. I get that, but I want to be able to pronounce the word right there. Now, see, y'all get over there and won't even know what the spelling is because y'all be thinking y'all looking for the Jewel and it's Bijous, boo. It looks different when you're across the water. Y'all got to learn. Okay. Bijou. Okay. I'm glad I'm learning. Child won't leave me behind. Miss Fab, RSVP, Mike Shine, CK Masterpiece, Bijou, Me Jones, Tiffany, I'm Asia Baby, SC Queen, Velvet, No Niche, Jamila, Kara, I love PK, Honeybees, Fee, Angelina, Just Share, Ari, Keish, Bistro, Paparazzi, Pretty Virgo to the sky. Where's my coffee? Miss Sam, Auntie Kitty, Unicorn Horror, Call Me Shay TV, Monique, Goldilocks, DC, Big Trina, Fairy Thug Mother, Tracy, J. Ellie, Jess, Live with Purpose, J. Snazzy, KD, Foxy, Come Through Brandy, Lady T, Kathleen L, Home Wrecker Pins, Love to Laugh, Cares to You, that is J Jam in the building, Nikki, Deep Throat Diva, Lady J Podcast, Honey BB in Co-Creations, Jersey in the building. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to the top 50 supporters in the building. Shout out to everybody else in the live, watching the live. I see y'all names as well. Thank y'all so much. Let me run through y'all just for a little bit of appreciation. Oh, not even my man didn't throw a gift. Oh, wow, you down there in the bleachers. Oh, Lizzie don't love me like she used to. Tay Watson, Maya, Proof Chat, Miss Jelly, Messy Talk Memoirs, Nick No Pins, B, Brand, Tasha, Lifeguard. Oh, let me get from down here because, baby, I'm seeing too many names now. Oh, wow. Oh, let me get from my... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Y'all just sitting there. Oh, wow. Baby, y'all just sitting under the bleachers, ain't y'all? Oh, y'all sitting under the bleachers, I see. Oh, wow. Oh, let me get out of this list. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Y'all sitting under the bleachers. Oh, wow. I can't believe you, Liz. I can't believe you, Liz. You sitting under the bleachers, Lizzie? Wow. Ooh, I'm gonna get up out of there because baby, I almost said something to y'all. Go ahead, sweet and swift. Let me get up out of here,
Why
girl.
would
Cause
Lisa be up on the bleachers when you said she can't come up in the
don't worry
gym?
about it, girl. She could have still let me know she was here. She could have still let me know she was here. I see. That's what I'm saying. She could have still let me know she was here because normally she let me know she here. Normally she let me know she here. That's what I'm saying. I be looking for people. You know.
Oh,
This.
where's my buttons?
Thank you, Liz. I see you now. Yes, y'all got to like the screen. If y'all like the screen, it'll give y'all a point and put y'all on the board. Thank you, Lizzie. You have moved up in the rankings, queen. Thank you, Liz. You have moved up in the rankings, queen. Come on, Tanny. Like that live, Tanny. Come on, Messy Talk Memoirs. Like that live, boo-boo. Come on. Come on, Bree. Like that live, boo-boo. I can't believe y'all sitting down there in under the bleachers, honey, just looking at me, honey, like that live, boo-boo. Oh, y'all, they is sitting up under the bleachers. I cannot believe them.
Manny,
Go
I just came
ahead.
from up under the bleachers and you didn't even say, well, thank you, sweet and swift, for the hand heart. But
I
listen.
saw some names down there, and I just could not believe who I saw up under the bleachers. I really could not believe it.
Oh, let's see. So listen, Manny.
Hey, Tanny.
Manny, did you call me?
Yeah, girl, I saw you was in the bleachers, girl, up under them. What happened? Did you trip and fall?
What you, Manny? What you talking about?
Girl, you got to like the live so you can be put up on the leaderboard.
Manny. Every time I come out and give you a heart, man, I say, hey, Manny, don't do that.
Did you give one
That's
of them?
yes. That's you don't be paying no attention. I told you about this before, Manny. Every time I come in, you don't say nothing.
Oh, my bad, Tanny. I'm so sorry,
See how
Queen.
you do,
Thank you,
Manny. See.
Tanny. Thank you, Tanny. So, oh, I do see you, Tanny. My apologies. Oh, I do see you, Queen.
See,
My
Manny, you
apologies.
see how you gonna call me and everything? It's over 100 people in here. Now I ain't thinking I don't be doing my job. See,
I
Manny?
know. It just put you back up. It just put you up there. I see you now, sister. My bad, Queen. It just literally put you up there. I see you, Queen. Oh, thank you so much, Tanny.
Okay. Bye, Manny.
Oh, there go my girls. Oh, there go my people. Oh, home record. Thank you. Welcome. Oh, they coming out the bleachers. Y'all, welcome back out from under the bleachers. Like, I can see y'all under the bleachers. Like, I didn't even realize, you know what? I really do got to look at this list a little bit harder because I did not realize y'all was up under the bleachers like that. And, child, I didn't realize that. I did not realize that. And girl, I can't believe my man down there with y'all, baby. I know something going on, baby.
Why
Not
would you call that out?
who
How
talking to
you
you?
muted me?
Who talking to you,
You
girl?
muted me.
So yeah.
You muted me.
Manny, are you shouting out everybody? You got to come out the bleachers, Sandra. Let me check you. Let me see if you in the bleachers. Cause if you up under the bleachers, girl, you got to come up out of there. Let me see. Let me see. Who all leaving from out the let me see. Now, Sandra, I don't see you. Let me reset it, Sandra. Let me look one more time. Ooh, Sandra. Oh, Liz really up there in the high seats. Okay, Liz, work your way up, sister. I see you working your way up. Now, Sandra, I ain't forgot about you. Let me see. Sandra, boo. You still up under the bleachers, Sandra. What's going on, Sandra? Sandra, you still up under the bleachers? Where you at, Sandra? You under the bleachers, girl. I don't see you up there with the rest of the peoples. You under the bleachers, Sandra. Mm. Miss Jelly, where you at, Miss Jelly? Catch. Where are my girls? Oh, look at all my girls. That is Scorpion. Oh, wow. All my girls. Momo, you too. Oh, wow. All my girls is in the bleachers. What's going on? Oh no, she didn't. Thank you, Liz. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all out for today. Y'all are able to go home. I'm gonna let y'all free for today. But now y'all don't come back tomorrow hiding up under the bleachers. Now it's not gonna work for y'all tomorrow. Now I didn't even know I could see y'all down there in the bleachers up under the bleachers. But baby, I see y'all up under the bleachers, honey. So tomorrow y'all do not be hiding up under the bleachers. Come out from under the bleachers tomorrow. Come on out tomorrow. And Lizzie, do not, wait this long tomorrow, Lizzie, okay? You normally come in and, you show Manny his love and, we keep it amongst us. Do not put these other black people in our business, okay? Keep it between us, sister. You know how they get when they find out a white person on the scene. Keep it between us, boo.
They call us the N-word. Hey, Manny, you remember you
But she
said you
don't
were going to
call me that.
clap?
She don't call me
No.
that.
Remember you said you were going to clap? Like it's on the newsroom brief page. It'll like be like really cool if you actually clap. Yes. Okay. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, she don't call me that. So Lizzie, yes, honey, just come in, do what you got to do, and then sit on down. Don't do too much. Just come in and sit on down.
Manuel, I thought you was doing best practices. I don't know. I always go to say press. Anyway, I thought you was doing best practices, sister.
I am. What happened?
Oh, so you allowing Liz back in your space, Manuel?
No, Liz could always come into space. Yeah, she could always come into space.
Hmm.
That was not Trina. We always said she can come into space, Trina. We always said that. She's always welcome into space.
No, Manuel. We were supposed to be standing on business because she called us all the N word.
Yes, she's not on the panel. She's not on the panel, but she's welcome in the space. She's welcome, to say hello to her other friends in here and things of that nature, but not the panel. We have to
I'm
watch her
sorry. I
mouth
think
on
one of
this
your
show.
remedial comment cousins is stupid. I'm not gonna keep going over why I say Manuel, idiot. If I could say Manuel, I would obviously be able to say Manny, fool. Y'all just hate the fact that y'all not creative and just follow the leaders. Well, I'm not.
Yeah, we got to wash Liz's mouth out with soap first before she can come back up. But she's doing a beautiful job downstairs, though, with everybody.
Yeah,
I
she
have
can
just been
say
from
she
underneath the
don't.
bleachers. Oh, thank you so much for getting up underneath the bleachers. I appreciate that. Thank you for the donation from getting up under the bleachers. I appreciate it. I see you,
What's
sister.
under the bleachers, Manny?
Girl, they ass is just looking.
Oh. All right. Well, I just wanted to check and make sure that Liz was still exiled.
Yeah, Liz can come in and say hey to her black friends. She can come in and
Oh,
say hey to them.
she don't have none of those. You must be talking about you, Manuel.
No, they be talking to
Mm, fools. Well, okay, Manuel, drop me.
her. All right. Yeah, Liz got some black friends, so she can come to the fence and say hello. That's about as much as I'm allowing her to do. She can come to the fence. She can wave at the little black babies. And, she could say hey and, Gucci, Gucci, gaga. She could do all that, but from, at the fence. It's a sharp barbed wire, highly electrocuted fence. It got alligators and pythons and what's the monkeys that throw the boo boo at you? Because everybody's scared of them. Chimpanzees and everything. So yeah. It looked like Alcatraz with a little mix of what we got down here, Gator Island or whatever that thing called.
Oh, Manuel, I was getting down. One love underscore PK just ruined it, and I'm gonna take a few more moments up here. I wish you guys would learn to shut up. If you wanted me to get down when I said I was getting down, you should have just go ahead and took your silent win. Now that you took it upon your ugly self to say something, I took it upon myself to come back up. Now, Manuel, why did you have to?
Hold on, now. For some reason, y'all got a problem calling my moderators and my comment cousins ugly. Like, what's going on with y'all that keep calling people ugly? Y'all
Well,
calling my moderators ugly. Y'all calling my commenters ugly. What's going on with this ugly word?
I thought you ain't had no mods, man. Well, you hired them back.
Yeah, I do got 4 mods. The fabulous 4.
Who is it?
Well, we got to keep that confidential.
Well, I'm sure at least one of them ugly if it's who I'm thinking about. But Manuel, why you reference monkeys? Talk about Liz. You know that ain't Manuel. That ain't best practice.
Well, no, I just know they scared of the ones that throw boo boo.
And Manuel, I ain't never even heard of no monkey doing that.
Trina, you ain't. Oh, girl, you ain't been to the zoo then, cause baby, that
Yes,
one,
I
that
have.
one that's able to rip around with his ass hanging out, that one would chunk some at you, baby. He would even toot his ass up and let the ass spit it at you. Yeah. I've seen that one in action. I think it's a chimpanzee. I've seen that one in action, baby. That thing was splatter you.
Manuel.
Oh yeah,
Oh
I've
Lord.
seen that one. I think it's a chimp for real though, and I'm like, I ain't lying for real. And it's a chimp, y'all. The one that have his booty open and he'll toot the
Oh
butt
no.
at you.
Well, that ain't no chill.
What
No,
is called the little
Manuel. That's
small one?
gotta
What
be
is
another
called,
monkey.
y'all? What the little small one called? Is that a chimp?
No, I ain't never heard nothing like that.
Is it a chimp,
They
y'all?
so
Or
busy
what's the small
laughing.
one called? Or is
Oh,
it
it is a
or those
chimp?
smaller chimps?
It is a chimp?
Oh, a baboon.
Oh,
That's what it's
hell
called. A
no.
baboon.
Oh, okay, now that makes sense. A baboon will do that.
That's
Now that
what I'm
would
talking
make
about.
sense.
That baboon girl, baby. That
That's
baboon
what, that
will
makes
bend
sense.
over
That makes
and
sense.
spray your ass like a damn skunk, honey.
No one love underscore PK. That's your mama and your granny's kid. The whole
Oh yeah,
monkey
it's them
family.
baboons people scared of, cause them baboons will grab you. Them baboons will grab your ass they damn self.
Wait a minute, Manuel.
Girl, them baboons will, girl. Them baboons will grab your ass walking by, grab your purse, grab your wallet, grab anything shiny. Them baboons will grab any damn thing you walk by their ass.
Manuel, you talking like you just been around the baboon.
I have, girl. I have been about a baboon. Now it didn't grab me because I didn't get close, but yes, honey, that baboon will definitely yank your ass up.
Oh wow. Well, hopefully everybody stays safe. I ain't never seen them act like that, but I ain't never been to no safari or nothing. I only been to the one in the zoo.
Yeah, girl. And then they play with you too, because they'll throw the boo-boo at you and know what they're doing. They're very smart.
Yeah, those monkeys are smart now, so that's why I'm like, I ain't heard of them doing nothing like that, because they definitely know what they doing.
Yeah, they do. They will steal from you and all, girl. They know exactly what they doing. You cannot trust them baboons. They will look at you, steal from you, beat you up, and throw shit on you.
Now, RSVP with Lori, you talk about you'll have to travel to actually know that. Bitch, I don't know where you traveling, where you just hanging out with baboons and kicking it with the motherfucking baboons, bitch. But all my fair share of traveling, I wasn't just running across baboons, ho. I don't know what
Yeah,
y'all be talking about.
yeah, they say they steal your food. Yeah, them baboons, baby. You gotta watch out for
Bitch,
them
talking about some
baboons.
travel. You probably ain't even been out your state. Talking about travel. Bitch, I ain't been out the country to no place where baboons just running wild. Shit. Fuck? Like, what do you mean travel? I guess you think I'm just going to kick it with the baboons.
Oh yeah,
Girl,
nah. I wouldn't even advise nobody to go kick it with their ass because they'll beat your ass for kicking it with them. One minute they love you, next minute they go swinging on your ass.
exactly, man. Well, that's how you know she don't travel. Ain't no baboons on no
Yeah.
damn safari
You can't
trip.
fuck with a baboon because of one false move, that thing could be jumping on you.
I ain't even seen no baboon on them safari trips or none of that. That's probably why.
Yeah, because they try to keep the humans away from baboons because baboons are so unpredictable, girl. They just like
See?
they cute and cuddly, but baby, they change their mind quickly. And they love to snatch shit.
Mmm.
They love to snatch it right up out your hands.
You know what that remind me of? That cartoon movie from Disney, Tarzan. I do remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. They said endorphins will SA you.
Yeah, dolphins will hump you. That's true. Dolphins
All
will
right,
hump
okay,
you.
you know what?
But that's already their swimming, technique anyways. But yeah, they will hunt you. What's up, Colin? Is this Colin from back in the day? What's up, Colin? I ain't seen you in a hot minute. What's up, Colin?
They say they run India.
Yeah, they
Wow.
do. Yeah, they do. All right, Trina, let me get up out of here. That's my
Bye,
time, y'all.
Manuel.
All right, Trina, love y'all down. Until next time. Yeah, they are in groups, honey. Dolphins, yeah, dolphins are fast. There are some countries have wild monkeys out like squirrels. We got wild monkeys down here. Y'all know we have wild monkeys down here in Florida. Just Google it. I'm not finna argue, y'all. I got to get off of here. Y'all not finna give me a motherfucking heart attack. But yes, we have wild monkeys down here too. Yes, we do. Let me see if I can go to the picture without showing y'all too much. See our monkeys? Y'all see our wild monkeys? Look at our monkeys. Y'all see our wild monkeys? Y'all see our wild monkeys down here? They just out in the street on the concrete. Y'all see our wild monkeys? We got them down here too. Y'all see our wild monkeys? Yep, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Yes, honey. Y'all see our wild monkeys? This over by the airport. Yes, honey. They say history serves say that back in the day that it used to be a zoo here. I forget where. No, this is in Fort Lauderdale. This is in Fort Lauderdale. They say it used to be a zoo here. And the zoo got flooded and the monkeys went wild. That's the short story. Yes, honey, we got monkeys down here. Those are our monkeys. Those are our Florida monkeys. And y'all can hear them flying through the trees and everything. You can feed them, go out there and do what you need to do. But that's what they say. Short version, we had a zoo. It flooded. Wild monkeys now. Yes. Yeah, I did show y'all one. Yes, I did show y'all one last year. That was true. So yeah, y'all, we got monkeys down here too. Right here. They carry diseases. Child, they carry your damn food too. Shit. You say we have Monkey Island in South Carolina. They also escape and go to Florida. Oh yeah, I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. They swing from tree to tree, from Carolina down here to Florida, by coastal ways through Jacksonville. They go through Jacksonville, down through Gainesville. They make a little pit stop in Lakeland, and then they continue swinging on through to Fort Lauderdale. So they just use the tree path along the ocean and make their way down. Yeah, yeah. So if you ever ride in Coastal 95 from top to bottom, just look over to your sides, look into the trees. You might see a monkey swinging. Yeah, can't walk and enjoy bananas, but if you do ride up and down 95, just swing your head left and right as you pass the trees, going through the coast, and you may just see you a monkey swinging. Yes, that is true. That is true. That is true. All right, y'all. That's my time. I've enjoyed y'all. Until next time, y'all. Also, y'all, we will be finalizing all of the seats for the Black Excellence for You Awards. We will be finalizing those seats to get those names off for tomorrow. So, yes, just let me know what you're trying to do or what you're not trying to do. But yes, we will be finalizing all of that for tomorrow. So please let me know today for tomorrow, okay? That's it. That's all, you all. Stay beautiful. Until next time. Toodles, ta-ta. You say I should go?